Why did my YouTube stream just say now that I'm going live, even though I should have been live the entire time? I mean, that doesn't really matter if that's the end of the thing, because like technically then the stream started just as I came back, so that's perfect, I guess. Huh, weird. Yeah. Hello, by the way. Hello. It's .A time. Hope for some good games. Do what we can do. If we're very lucky, we get some stuff on the new patch. Oof, that would be nice. Imagine that. That would be really nice. Also, don't watch myself. Not quite like that anyway. In interesting news. Wait, where's my phone? Oh. In interesting news, there is that stuff about HON, that's H-O-N, that's also known as Heroes of New Earth. The game that predated Dota 2. That quite a few were playing. I played it, DotA played it. A lot of like former, or like a lot of pros are former HON players. There's that rumor that they're resurfacing because like they posted like a Phoenix egg. And then there were some rumors I heard through the grapevine that it might be a mobile game, and people were like, that would suck. And the newest picture that just landed like 9 hours ago apparently is just like a picture of a phone and a stop sign. So it's like, okay, so they're squashing that rumor at least. So that's good, because a phone game would have been like, oh, whatever. And if they do that, that would have failed miserably. I don't know what they're trying to do though, because like I'm interested in it, of course, but if they're trying to make a new MOBA, I talked about it. If it was yesterday or the day before that, or like stream before that. I don't really see that working out well for them, sadly. As exciting as it is, it's just like a very. I can't even say that the MOBA is a saturated market, right? Because it's not. It's more like it's a market that is. Because saturated insinuates that there's a lot of MOBAs competing, and it's hard to get your foot in the door, right? That isn't the case, I'd say. It's more like the people that are playing MOBAs are playing League or Dota. Or they're technically also what, Smite and, you know, smaller MOBAs, but like, yeah. In general, it's like kind of like the only thing you could try to do that would be harder than that, in my opinion, is if you said, you know what? We're gonna make an MMO. It's like, more power to you, but it's probably gonna die within a month. And there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. Like, yeah, I know that sucks a bit, but unless you made something insanely good or something that was groundbreaking, it would probably die in a month. Like, and that's just how it is, because like, how are you going to support an MMO and keep people's interest when there's like two giants, and that's like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy. Of course, there's other MMOs, but we mean like you actually like get like a sizable, huge player base, right? The only thing that's close to as hard as that, I would say, is you trying to make a MOBA game of all things. It's hard, it takes time, it takes a lot of balancing. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and you're already kind of catering to a very niche crowd. Like, they say that the RTS genre is dead because nobody makes RTS games anymore. It honestly is easier to make an RTS game than to make a... I mean, I shouldn't say that as if like I know, because like, you know, it's not that simple, right? But I would argue that I personally think that it's easier to make an RTS game, not like make it, but like have an RTS game be popular, at least for a brief moment, than a MOBA, because a MOBA is so much more specific than an RTS game. Like with an RTS game, if your RTS game is good, then you're gonna have people latch onto it and keep playing it. If your MOBA is good, I don't know, like it takes a while to get into. There's a smaller player base, and again, it is more niche than RTS because RTS is pretty much like simpler, or like it's not simpler. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's more like easier to understand. MOBA is like such a subgenre, really. We'll have to see. It's fascinating under any circumstances. I think it's super fascinating, especially because like I'm a Han boy. So hey, hopefully. That'd be cool. But I just don't see whatever they're trying to do, like how it could possibly work. Because my headcanon was that there was some potential that some people that worked on Han was being pushed over to Valve, or maybe Valve were buying the copyrights to some of the heroes or something. And I was like, that's cool. Because like they could benefit from that. But hey, I'm not sure Valve would do that, but like it strikes me as being a good idea, really. Because Han has some cool hero concepts that you could tie into Dota and just like refine them a bit and be like, oh, this is meant to be Nomad from Han or something, right? But we'll see. I just don't think you could possibly make a new MOBA game in this day and age. It's kind of like, look at any other MOBA game in 5 years that has like managed to do that. Like it was really, really hard when, like I remember so many games right when Dota and League well, Han wasn't peaking anymore, but Dota and League were peaking like mad. There were so many games that were addressing themselves as like, this is a new best, like new big MOBA that's going to take the world by storm. It's going to be the best esport. And none of them have survived. None of them have survived. I don't even remember the name because there were countless ones, because that's what happens when, you know, a new boy on the block comes out, right? It was insane. What are you going to hit? Oh, he is griefing. Why are you not with your team? They only have 10. Yeah, this is griefing. I don't need to say anything else. So yeah, I really hope. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. How many tokens do we have? We have quite a few now, right? 21? 24, actually. We could get more, but I feel like playing some offlane today. I want to play some Brood in particular. Again, Brood Lycan, I don't really think it's going to net any wins, but like I said in previous streams, this is legitimately the hardest patch I think I've ever played. I don't know, it's just very, very hard, I feel, to climb. Which is ironic because like it was pretty much 8 or 9 months ago I was climbing like mad, but I mean I was playing Visage, it wasn't Passage yet. It was just working really, really well. Now I feel like it's more like people have started understanding the patch more. It's become a way more formulaic because we've had hardly any changes to the flow of the game. Like yeah, sure, all items have been nerfed, but like that's not why I was winning with Visage. Even if it was meant on him, that wasn't it. And yeah, it's just become really hard. He's griefing. That stuff. These are nice and easy. But we'll see with the whole Han situation. It's super fascinating to me. Because I remember many people will not know this because this is so specific. But I barely remembered it. I was like, wait a moment, didn't Han try to, like, as in that's S2 Games that made Han, didn't they try to make a game, another MOBA? And they did. It was called, I think it was called Strife. And I actually played it. It wasn't like particularly bad and it wasn't particularly good. It was just kind of weird. And it's like, why did they make that? It's such a weird thing because it reminds me when way back when Blizzard was going to make another MMO, and I can't remember what they called it. I think that was what they called Overwatch, basically, at Overwatch. Huh? Okay. Well, like Project, I can't even remember what it was called, Project Warcraft or something. It was going to be like this huge MMO, and people were thinking, oh, it's going to be like StarCraft MMO, was the whole talk about it and whatnot. Whatever the case may be, because like Overwatch was meant to use assets from a former MMO, basically. That was all the rumors going around. But Blizzard was like, wait a moment, why are we trying to make another MMO when we already own the biggest one? And like, it's a good point. If you own Han, at the time, they were making new MOBA, why would you make 2 niche games? That's like owning StarCraft and then be like, let's make another RTS that's just kind of like a bit different from StarCraft, but it's not StarCraft. And it's like, well, you're gonna siphon maybe 5% of your own player base, but everyone else is gonna play StarCraft, and then your second product is probably gonna die. And if it is a superior product, then StarCraft dies, or like it gets messed over. Why would you compete against yourself? It's really bizarre. So yeah, I have to wonder. It's all quite interesting. That was a move. It's gonna die. This is a problem. That wasn't griefing though. You could have hooked him! Actually, no, he couldn't. I mean, granted, he shouldn't even be fighting. The problem is he doesn't have a BKB, and when he has no one going in, then he can't really do a whole lot. This hero, I swear. Don't get me started. Why aren't you? He is playing really weird. I'm starting to think this guy is actually trolling. They could have just taken that. Maybe he was afraid of Axe. I mean, it was scary. It's just... This is so weird. Isn't this gonna work in BA's advantage? No. Because he got stopped. I actually... This is always such a weird thing. I can't tell if this guy's trolling or not. He's running around without TPs, which... this has to be trolling because he's not helping his team. Right?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I haven't pre-muted. Wow. Okay, well, that says everything I need to know. Why is it always the guy that I have pre-muted? This is like the third time it happens. Why is it always the guy I have pre-muted that is in some like lower rank and I don't know who it is, right? What are the odds of that? I mean, I know what to do because, you know... What? What are the odds of that? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it could be a Valve mute too, right? It's possible. Could be an answer. Could be incredible log. That's weird though. I guess it could be a global mute. Let's see, LC isn't muted here, right? Okay, well he's griefing. Okay. Again, I will never understand this, but you do you. I said it before and I'll say it again. Imagine that this guy gets a weak ban. He will... Well, never say never, but I was going to say he will never do this again. Trust me. This guy is way too addicted to this game to handle being able to not play Dota for a week. I'm telling you. And before it's like a guy that doesn't play often, sure, but he still will want to play Dota because it's an addiction. I guarantee it will work. It will work. Like, yeah, they will go to Reddit or like forums and cry. It's like, I didn't do nothing. People reported me, and then you like, it's like, okay, you know, show your creds, and they won't. And it's like, well, you wouldn't happen to be that guy that was like at 3 minutes into the game, you dropped mantle of intelligence on the ground, you ran around like a buffoon and screamed like a monkey. It's like that's not you, right? Shouting racist obscenities for no reason, you know. It's definitely the kind of person we want in the game. I can get worked up, of course, but like, you know, that stuff, no. I feel like whenever I get miffed, it's more like from a competitive side of things. It's like, I just don't like when people don't try. Because I think it's pointless, but yeah. You learn that people don't care. Oh, he is actually AFK. Oh, very AFK. What is with these people? You're insane. Wait. Oh, Monkey King is feeding too. Wow. That's 2 people feeding. Wow. I mean, this is unranked though. Or actually, I suppose it could be it doesn't actually have to be an unranked. It could also be a it's actually probably the more likely answer. It's a player draft game. Player draft games, this is like not uncommon. I used to be there not too long ago. Then I played a lot of Lycan and I got very unlucky and we got tossed out of there. I would have gotten out no matter what, really, sadly, but it just became too hard, like I said. I'll be right back and then we'll queue. Bathroom. We're on there. It's cold. I don't like it. Well, I like the cold. Inside a house, preferably not. Nah. Give me a moment here. Alright, let's go to it. You guys ready? Let's see. Wake old. Wake up. See what happens. Gonna, well, not restrict myself, but we're gonna be playing the fun heroes. I can unbrood a lot. Cheers. Warm coffee. It's been forever since I played Brew. Oh. Ah, I actually thought it'd fallen down a bit more. I never see people playing Brew anymore. I mean, hey, I haven't played him reliably for quite a few years. I think I pretty much stopped playing him ever since they started messing around too much with Void Panda. Like, I don't mind the addition. It actually made the hero harder to play. I usually say the problem with like how they balance and redesign some heroes is that they actually make them easier. Like, and I don't like it. Oracle, easy. Arc, not easy, but easier. Tinker, easier, or like easy compared to what it used to be anyway. Brewmaster has actually become harder because of the Void Panda. They haven't actually made anything easier about him ever. They've only made him harder. You have one more entity you need to control, an entity that can actually use an ability multiple times during its duration. Because normally, the way it works is that if you're well integrated with Brewmaster, you can get a Cyclone if you do it right at the start, and then you can get another one. You can't get 3. So if you mess up the timing, you will only get 1, or not one at all. But you can get 2 off in one go. Which is kind of cool. What hero is it I'm thinking of that can go into a mode, but you can only get 1 off? And if you could get 2 off, it would be busted. Oh, who am I thinking of? That bothers me. I can't remember. There's a hero that is exactly like that, and you can only get one ability off. And if you could get 2 off, it would change everything. I can't remember. There's a hero that's in exactly the same situation. But there you can just do it whenever, because like you don't want to rush it because you can only get 1 off anyway. Huh, I should know who that is. Brute's fun. Maybe next patch. He's not bad right now, it's just, you know. He's definitely also not a hero that would help me win games right now. He's a bit of an oddball. Yeah, he has the old speed and roll the barrel. Yeah. It worked amazingly with Lich, but everyone works amazing with Lich. I remember when it wasn't even like a Reddit in-house, it was like a very early semi-pro in-house league. I don't know why I played mid, but I did with Brew. And Brew was always permabanned. I was never allowed to play him. People were like, nope, you do not give this guy Brew. When was that? 2014, I think? It was fun. That was back when I said I had like very clear-cut guidelines for the hero. I said, if the game goes past 30 minutes, you probably won't win. And if it goes past 35 minutes, you definitely will not win. But before then, you're an absolute menace. If you get 6 before anyone else on mid, you will always get kill on them. Back then. Like, there's nothing. I don't think there is a single hero that could survive him. Think about it. Like, Zeus didn't have a jump. Storm wouldn't be level 6. And then before, well, Queen's jump was... Her blink was very short back then, so you could just taste her down. Nowadays, yeah. But again, everything has been on up a lot. That was fun. Even Dragon Knight. I know that sounds weird. You would literally 100 to 0 Dragon Knight. Quite easily, too. That's kind of wild. Is Lich available? Let's not suggest Nyx. It's gonna be Brood.
Your turn to pick.
You think Brood is a good pick for me? Nah, well, if I want to grind MMR, like serious, no. I know what I'm doing with her, but you know, it's kind of hard still. We can actually start with the exact same layout on her, I think, as Visage. Just got a last hit. Sometimes I miss Webb's giving regen. She was actually better at surviving lanes back then, I think. If you don't know how they reworked her, they made it so when she last hits now, her and her spiderlings all get regen. It's really, really strong. But the problem is, if you're not the aggressor, and if you have a hard time on lane, then you're not last hitting anything, so you don't have any regions, and now you're playing Broodmother without regen and webs, so... But I like this version of her better. It also means when you're winning, holy smokes, are you running them over. There's not a lot of top tiering here. The toughest tier hero here is arguably Dragon Knight or Brood, actually. Brood is a high level hero. I know, she's being used on the high level. Let's go. My poor hands. I could really use a hand warmer or a water faucet right next to me. Go. Let's lock in. I need my eye drops for that. I have them right here. The ones that make me cry.
My brood case open.
Play some StarCraft.
Yes.
Prepare for
That's the StarCraft. That's the StarCraft right there. The Terra Nova 3.
I advance.
You don't need to do that. You need to do that when I'm in mid game with spiderlings, but we'll get there.
It's in the bag. Pull the web.
Brood is also insanely good against Clock if he's their position 5. I think he's 4, but
Beckons.
This looks a bit crazy, but like they would have to be 5-man, just bump and mess me up. So we can always spawn a web and just leave. Man, I remember when they changed her, so when you hit her, she couldn't leave. It was like, that felt bad to play. It ain't like that anymore. Yes. Found out that most people actually like to put 2 points in webs by level 4, and I'm like, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, your movement speed is like way higher, and having more webs is good, but I feel like you can't. I don't know. Doubling the damage you get from incapacitating bite is just a bit too good to pass up on. Wow, they are scared. Our teammates.
The battle begins.
The hunt starts now.
I mean, granted, I think there are 5 people there, so.
Was that a twitch on my web?
Okay. Let's see. Yes.
Smooth as silk.
It's too bad, like, they basically nerfed the stand on top of creep ability for this hero. But most people don't actually know that's a thing you can use, so.
Yes. I'm under attack. Attack. Hey. Mother comes.
This is very, very nothing laney, by the way.
Oh, my prey. I stalk my prey.
Ah, he's gonna mess that now. That's fine. As long as it doesn't get denied, we're actually okay.
Smooth as silk.
Thank you. A little bit of impatience on his part. I could have taken that. Probably would have stunned me.
The Silk Road beckons. A silken quickly.
Not for you.
Yes, indeed. Stretching my legs. Yes.
Ooh. Well. You tanked a bit too many creeps there, though.
Mother is angry.
That did happen. I was hoping he wouldn't really go that way around it. Hey. Yeah, we're fine.
Yes. Was that a twitch on my web? Quickly. Come to
Try and help you.
Yes. I cast my web. I'm under attack. Yes.
Jesus. We lost too much to that. Nice. Good. Very good, in fact.
Yes. Come to mother. Yes. Stretching my legs. My skittering.
Cool. Not the best lane, but my Vinch is doing pretty solid. It's also a Dragon Eyes, so it's like, you know. We're kind of playing. Good ball. Good boy. Good boy. this.
Yes, indeed.
A little bit more speed.
My web. Yes. My web smooth.
Oh, I might die here. I'm dead. I think, yeah. It's a hard lane. Oh, he should not have taken that deny. That was gonna fuel me. He doesn't know, I think, that I get regen from it, and quite a bit too. I can't tell if that would have made us survive or not. Good part is we survive here. It's kind of why Brood is not like as good a laner anymore. It's hard to survive here. Oh, that's my bad. Whiffed it. Shouldn't have. Well, we will get his deny here. Notice in 10 seconds.
Yes, indeed. Sweet home.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Sadly, he keeps taking those. He shouldn't be able to.
None shall spy the spider.
Good pull moment. Cool. Because that doesn't really do a whole lot for him.
Skittering. I'm under attack.
Radiant's courier
My
has been
pulse
killed.
are all a tingle.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You should have pressed Q.
I stalk my prey.
I have 8 denies though.
Venomous neck. The Silk Road beckons.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Who dares tug my web?
Your middle tower.
That right there is the Amar special. Letting that fall down. Did he steal that? Oh, that's a shame. Wait, no. Ogre got it. And not that we have had an easy time stopping him, really.
My web twitches. My brood increases. Smooth as silk.
See if I can help take over the game.
Comes.
Dude, Venge. Good stuff, honestly. Because, like, I don't need him here right now because he's done his job. And if I'm not in trouble, I can get more XP like this. Especially because, like, this isn't really a kill lane. I know it died, but it's not like what I would classify as a kill lane at all.
Was that a twitch?
Not so nice if they die, though. You can send me back if you want. Then I can bang bang skeet skeet, I'll never leave.
Yes.
6 soon.
Yes. Was that a twitch on my web?
Oh, he's coming at the worst time. I'm not 6 yet.
Your middle
You might die from
tower
this.
is under attack.
Can't really help you.
Stretching my legs.
That was the first really big mistake he did. Just like one before was I asked him to go. This is like just I tried to signal. Sorry, dude. I tried to signal. I needed level 6 first. Guess that wasn't clear enough.
Smooth as silk.
Dire's courier has been killed. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
been killed. Your bottom tower is under attack.
I could die here. I am dead. Yes, kinetic field. Weird. We need to play careful here. Ashola has my boots. Ragnar, I'm getting way too much from that. Oh, Venge. We are in trouble now. I should have waited until I had my threads. I made this game harder for myself now. And that was not great of him to come up and die there and give Dragon a bit extra. Alright, we're definitely mode survive now. But this is looking pretty grim already. But I can say that safely because I know Brood. So.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Venge, I need offlane solo at this point. If not, I'll have to jungle and then we will not win the game. Okay, I'll jungle then. It's not good. That ruins my game. He is staying on offlane. That is very, very not good. Okay, kill my spy wings. I know what he is doing. He is doing the I have to lane somewhere though. It's like, you'll just have to reach a little then. It's not good. This is the one thing you must not do with Brood. You must not sit and take her lane from her. Like this. It's very bad for him. Yeah. I can jungle. It's not ideal at all, but yeah, it is what it is. There he is. Way too late now. Which is exactly why. It's unfortunate. He was playing so good early. Huge mistake of staying that long just to get 6. Has he just cleared everything? We can't kill him, like everyone is coming offline. Less lashes there, of course, but... I mean, yeah. Oh, I don't have... Oh, that's bad. I could have killed all of those. I got a few of them. Everyone is coming offline, that's great. I should have rotated bot here, actually. Not that it's ideal, but... If bot is free, then... well, this doesn't look very winnable to me, to be honest. Too many. I really supported here though. I could have created my entire web. And... No, please don't come to this offlane. Oh god. Keep coming. Stop. We can't do anything. You've just seen it. We can only try and farm. The only way we can win this game now is if Medusa gets really fat. So we cannot win fights, it's pretty obvious. Like, they keep coming, it's like, let's fight, it's like, let's not fight, you just saw what happened. Like, I know you want to kill Dragonite, so do I, but like, we clearly don't have the means to. There's no reason to try and force it. Yeah. Like, I know that's boring to play, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it is what it is, right? I agree. Normally I would prefer to be on the we stomp on foot, but that's not gonna happen in this. Heck, I don't even think Orchid is actually the right play here, because I'm getting it too late. We'll see. As long as Medusa can farm.
Mother comes.
I would be furious if I was Medusa though. If, like, the problem is Ogre can't really sit anywhere and do a whole lot though. It's really hard. He's coming up here now. Ogre, I really do not need you here. We cannot do anything. I can't overstress this enough. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but it doesn't seem like it goes through. Like, it's much better if he's down here. Like, I'm trying my hardest here to be friendly and be like, I do not need you to come to offlane because nothing will happen. We cannot kill Dragonite. It's just not a possibility. Sadly. This is literally, like, this is boring, don't get me wrong. I 100% agree. But it is a sit and farm and hope that Medusa gets so fat we win the game from it. That's the strat. Nothing wrong with that either. Like, heck, that's how Spectre plays a lot of the time. If anything, I should rotate down there. But I need stuff first. The only reason I really should rotate is just, you know... He has a diffusal, that's weird. He has a diffusal, by the way, on Dragonite, be careful. Nice. That was good. Good boilers, right?
Enemy's top tower has fallen.
Then we sadly have to rush a BKB something fierce. Because I've, even with a Orchid, gonna be seriously hard. I have Orchid now. Not a fast timing at all, but hey, it's what they get. I'm a mid.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm on my way. Guess not. I might even die. I don't know why Ogre didn't go in, but he didn't. Some sad shit right there. Guess I'm gonna make a new base of operations down here instead. He should have died there. Maybe yes, maybe you did. I'm trying to notice how like my movement is that I'm trying to make sure pushing bottom. I'm trying to make sure that Medusa can just do whatever she wants, basically. Nice. I'll keep pressure up here so they have to rotate. We just want to create space for Medusa here.
Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Nice. Dragonite spot. Clockwork too, I think.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's a lot of damage on that, plus rotations. Medusa has it really nice, so she should be... She's not a higher level, but she's in a good spot. They're definitely chasing around after me. There's no way in hell they're not. I might have missed them even. Pretty sure they're smoked. There's Dragonite's in our jungle. That should be in here. I think I'll start remember to have living there. Sorry, I'm not doing a whole lot. I need BKB before I can feel super safe. It'll take a bit. At least Medusa's farming right now. I just realized we really haven't. Wow, well, we found them. I mean, I knew that was coming, it was just a matter of when, right? Holy smokes. I did call, I did make that call. They're coming for me, is why I need the BKB. But I didn't expect all of them to run down like that, and sadly he got that off. Wow. They're probably gonna take Roche now. That's sad. But I figured I was gonna dive one more time before I got a BKB. That was their entire squad. I'm okay with that. Like, it's not like a death I'm sad over. It's just like, I should have TP'd almost immediately. If they want to kill him, they're all down there. There's also like maybe one guy here, but I guarantee you they're all there. It is a huge mistake for him. They keep fighting 3v5. It's very low-level Dota, what they're doing. It's not very good. Like, I'm gonna stop chatting to them though, because like they don't listen to what I'm saying. Or like at least tell them, like, you know, maybe don't fight without me, but they clearly want to, so let them. Oh well. This is a lot of reason why I don't have chatter on, because I don't need noise in a game like this. Hard enough as it is for me.
Your middle tower is under attack.
My palps are all a tingle.
We can only hope that the Medusa pays off. I have no idea if she will. They haven't killed her, so... Ever, right? Okay, her score is not very good. I can only hope she still comes up after that, though.
Was that a twitch on my web? A gift from the goddess.
I thought he literally hadn't died, and he just had been AFK from the entire time. I think he died twice on lane then. Yeah, my Orchid hasn't really done anything. I should have had a kill on Sniper and Med, but that was a follow-up issue there. Coming. That is going to kind of make him low-key survive. That was a very not so good swap. I have to use a BKB. This is hard to play around these guys.
I stalk my prey.
We want a black tree. I'd like it. I could use a neutral item too. Oh. I mean, I was definitely farming, so I must have they must have gotten all of them. Maybe Medusa got them. Like wondering why is it not dropping? That was quite a few minutes ago. These are all good for Brood.
I cast my web. A silken path.
This one is so... I hope they buff her. That skill is bad. What does she have now? Get into the whole butterfly aspect. I only hope, like, Dragonite might very well just run him down, but like what can we do about it if that happens? We've given him all the space we could. They've been hyper-focused on me the entire time, so... There you go. They're all in our jungle. That I'm surprised. I expected this much.
The Silk Road beckons. Quickly.
They're really trying to fight, man, aren't they? Good.
Smooth as silk.
Oh my god.
Was that a twitch?
These people are insane.
Yes.
They're all here again. Guys, when they're diving at tier 2, I would like a TP just of some kind. I mean, come on. Like, come on, my guy. You've been given so much space. If you keep playing like this, we're not gonna win this. You know that, right? Alright, we've lost. Alright, it's GG, sorry.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It's over. Alright, let's let them win then. I don't think Medusa wants to play. It's too bad. Like, come on, bro. They're literally diving me, and you can see all of them, and you've been having uncontested free farm. What are you doing? That's the most toxic thing ever. Like, come on.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh. I'm out. I don't have a BKB. I didn't feel like joining the first time.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Let's drag us up Medusa. That is frustrating, dude. This guy has had uncontested free farm for this long. That is so frustrating, and I knew they were there, like... Yeah. I guess it's like a matter of like early game, gotta hug Brood, late game or mid game when the enemy is like really aggressive, let's not. Oh.
Dire's structures are fortified.
All a tingle. Seeing no evil. I stalk my prey. Web of lies. Seeing no evil.
Now I'm up here. Which Medusa probably won't like, but he got so much time to sit here.
The Silk Road beckons.
So was there any reason why, you know, he didn't move? No, he just didn't focus. And they're still chasing me around. That's the worst feeling as well, is that they're investing so much time in me and it shouldn't have any payoff whatsoever. Not to that extent right there. Considering.
Yes, indeed. Was that a twitch on my web?
I mean, they're just going where I'm going. Enemy that's...
A silken path.
Literally, it's another all-around Brood game. All around the bread, or...
Yes. Pull the web over.
This is hard. What is it with carries lately? It's really weird. Their skill has deducted plentyfold.
Roshan has fallen to the dungeon.
I got it. And I guess you are pretty dinosaur if you pick Medusa still.
Over your eyes.
She's not bad, but I don't know. Wind Spin Web is the best one of those two.
Smooth as silk.
Your top tower has
Cast
fallen.
my web.
Your top tower
Bit
is
early
under
to set
attack.
to that.
Oh, my prey.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your top
They're
tower
probably
has
gonna go
fallen.
back while snipers there. Problem is I don't have a lot of nets. Oh no, Medusa's not helping me again. Gonna die because of that. Yeah. You know why I died? Because his first instinct was to run back as I went in. Oh, that is frustrating. You're playing really well, by the way, Lysrak. We should have won this game. Unfortunate. Oh, he's playing really good, our Lysrak. Our Medusa is just not enough.
Your top tower
Just not enough. Every time I go in to help him, he bucks and runs. The good old Gork. Well, it wasn't Gork. It was Bulldog. If I go in, I might die. That is the #1 advice I gave to one of my viewers that's like a low-level support player, like 2-3k about. I told him, just go in. The main thing everyone does, and I was like, they do it in my games all the time too, they just are afraid of everything, so they run back. And the problem with that is Dota is a split decision-making game. You going back can get your allies killed, or it could save you. It depends, really. But he probably doesn't want to back out, let me die, then go back in again and finish the job. It's better if he goes in immediately and I don't die and we kill him, right? But that doesn't happen. It's also the exact same reason why I died down there. He had about 10 seconds to respond, then I died, look over, he still has a TB and he doesn't respond to anything. That is the most dreaded scenario. Anyway. I guess we can start by getting a shard now. That's nothing we really do here. I say that. No Medusa, be careful. I'm dead. It's very over. She comes in way too late every time. He just plays on his own time. Well, we did what we could. We were... The way I've started looking at Dota, especially this meta, is it's a bit like I've been playing the Bazaar. It's a bit like a Bazaar run. Sometimes you just don't have a shot. You can only play the best you can and hope it works.
tower is under attack.
I did everything in this game by the book. Our win condition was this guy. Until it wasn't. But he is our only win condition. Like, theoretically, if he knows what he's doing, we can go late game and he'll carry. That isn't going to happen. Even though, like, they have greater carries, that doesn't matter. Like, if we play correctly around him, we could make that work. But he just doesn't show for anything. He just kind of does whatever he wants and then waddles late into a fight when everyone is already dead. Honestly, if you play like this, you should just buy BOT. You'll have a higher win rate. Like, yeah, that's not the play, but if you join fights because of it, it's worth it. Yeah. He's not gonna buy back. It was a fun game though, but yeah. We are down a carry. They are not.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I think even if he gets 25, it's not gonna change a thing. It's not a itemization problem or anything. It is a he's just not present problem. I've never seen someone you play with this before. Not particularly good.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
He doesn't have the balls to come defend either. He is scared. I don't have BKB. Oh man, this could have been such a fun game. Because we could absolutely have run over them. I would have felt so good if we won this, because the strategy is all there. The strategy was perfect, actually. Basically let this guy get really fat, and we'll win from that. I mean, he's 25 now, but again, yeah. We'll see. That game, winning a game like this is like an awesome feeling because, well, it's strategy trumps Onga Bongo, which is cool. Do we even carry detection? I mean, sort of, but not really. At this point, I think it's almost better if I would jump, but I'll lose, and that's the problem. I like setting my wristband, but oh, well, if they kill him, it's worth it. I don't think they have buyback. Well, he does, but sniper, he doesn't on dragon. That's still a good move for him. Oh, he has to fight him, he has to fight him, he has to fight him. They might have erred a bit. Oh.
Your top tower is under attack.
I went in too much then. I mean, ideally we get follow up faster, but... So buy back a sniper. Ultimately, she probably has to buy back. It's a net gain if we win the next fight. It was only one buyback, right? Plus we got a kill on him, so who snatched that? I can't see, it's Medusa, so he got a lot of money out of that, for what it's worth. He basically got another item. If we're gonna get Roshan for that, though. I don't like doing this because I'm gonna lose it, but we need something. He's gonna have to buy back, and I think he refuses. Oh.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Quickly, I'm under attack. Was there a twitch of
Hey. I'm gonna die here. How much gem is there? Thank you. He didn't buy back right now. So that was ultimately worth it. Too bad I'm dead. You can also set up here, but I'm running up there when I survive. I won't have time. We have to do it down here then. It's gonna decide the game. Go Roach. You can send boobs up. Okay. Oh god, this game could have been so easier if he just played around us. We have 25 seconds of now. Nah, what am I saying? We'll respawn.
I have more lives than legs.
But I don't have axe here, huh?
Seeing no web of lies. May my web your eyes deceive you. I've promised you to my
Your
children.
middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Mother is angry.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
Well, now. Then we should have gone up there, huh? They must have just got him as he was coming through. That's unfortunate. That's very bad. Because, like, my call was right, but hey, I wanted to go up here, but you know who should have gone up there before I even respawned and killed it? Medusa should have. But I couldn't really tell him that because the guy doesn't listen to anything I say, so... Like, he could literally have gone up there and they could have taken Roche just fine. But his first instinct was to go on AFK for him, so... I figured, okay, just wait for Roche, like, that's the best thing. But, so basically, yeah, they have better teamwork. Yeah. Oh, that is annoying. I'm always one step behind them strategically wise because I play with one arm locked behind my back. It's not ideal. Oh, what a waste of time. It's axe now, right? No.
I stalk my prey. I advance.
Let's see. That is good. I also like Stormcraft a lot.
Smooth as silk. Yes, indeed. Quickly. I'm under attack. Mother comes.
Fun.
Skittering. Was that a twitch on my
Dire's structures are fortified. Your top tower has fallen.
In the end, Kekshuku. Did guy actually end up having enough?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice there. And you won't have buyback.
May my web your eyes this web of lies. Feel my fangs. Fearing no evil. My palps are all a tingle.
Gotta be a little bit careful though. That's good, but the faster you can come here, the better. Okay, let's drag that. Why is he afraid?
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Don't take the melee barrack. Don't take the melee barrack. You will give them a glyph. Don't take the whatever. You don't listen to a damn thing I say.
Has fallen.
Guy's an idiot.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Idiot. Oh, GG is GG. I love how it's like, don't take melee barrack, don't take melee barrack, don't take melee barrack, so don't take melee barrack, he takes melee barrack, which kind of hard confirms one or two things. Either A, he has everyone muted or has me muted, or B, he muted me. Because, like, that explains maybe why he didn't at all play around me saying in mid-game, I'm coming, Ogre, I'm coming, let's kill Sniper. And he was just, like, snoozing meanwhile. Oh well. We should not have won that. I mean, that felt good because that was the right strategy, but man. Not that much damage. Let's build an image. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would rather commend the Ogre than I would commend you. You had uncontested free farm. You had the exact game a carry could wish for. And you gribbled it hard. That right there just speaks to the power of Medusa when she's 25. He became really strong. If he had an MKB, he would have shredded Windranger too. The good part there though, and like the reason why that fight went extremely well, that last one, if you didn't see it, I saw Windranger heading towards me and I was like, okay, I know exactly what he's going to do. So I ran away and I saw the Q shot come in. And at that time, his team initiated upwards towards our tier 3. And they got shredded by Medusa and Lesrak in particular, right? Because you see, like, it's Lesrak doing every, like, it's not even Medusa, it's not. It's Lesrak doing all the stuff. I have as much damage team does because of it. Okay, so yeah, they're going on me here. And then he comes in and oh lord, and he has a TP. So this is very pointless because you might as well TP in then, right? Because you're not going to make it. And this is like a timing thing. You're not going to make it to save me. And either way, it was going to be pretty hard to save me, but like theoretically, I think that could happen here is, because the sniper's there, I'm dead either way really, but you could have TP'd in and swapped me and I could have tried to kill someone that way. But ultimately, this is not the play either. You're just, because Ogre's going to die too. They're just going to get all of you. So I need to see what's happening on this guy's end while all of this is happening. Don't tell me he has TB off cooldown. He does. Sometimes I'm glad I have a big forehead. So he sees this and he goes like, damn, he even hovers over and goes like, damn, that sucks, buddy. I was like, what are you doing? There is no good reason for you not to TP. Lesrak is coming too. Everyone has TP! Wait, how many people have it? Because, like, I'm fooling around with them for 10 seconds here. Let's check. Like, here. It's like, I know they're there because I have my Spiderlings out scouting them. He has a TP, but he needs mana, so that's fair. But once he has mana, he has TP, they all have TP. They all have TP! And no one responds to it. We should have a mass port here. Everyone should port in right now. Like, look how long I'm holding him. Sniper's completely exposed here. Wow. Like, granted, he couldn't have ported here yet. But if Medusa ported here, I think and I hope he would have ported. Because like he couldn't have actually ported, but Medusa could easily have ported and pressed ultimate. And yeah, Disruptor might have done things. You need to try and help your team. This isn't it, pal. Like, this is not it. Also, is this drawings on the thing? Weird. Does he even split push or does he just go back from this? I think he just goes back, right? Yeah, exactly. This is hardly even split pushing. What the? I did right, GG. I was like, ugh, this is over. But I thought he generally would like refuse to do. I actually thought he was upset or something. I think that wasn't the case. I think he didn't know any better. Oof. That's crazy. Everyone had TPs. I figured like people might just have them on cooldown. But that's why I hovered over, saw my carry, and I was like, there's no way he's not porting, right? It's like, no, he doesn't care. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I don't have like, I can't see any names and I can't hear anything. But I have the map awareness to know, because you could just hover down your eyes down and you'll see 4 heroes in our jungle because Spiderlings are constantly revealing them. So I would be like, okay, I need to be ready to help this guy because they're definitely going for him. And in before it's like, oh, but I get ulted. Yeah, where's your BKB while we're at it? That's a good thing. I know you're Medusa, but hey, if you are afraid of team fighting and helping your team because you don't have a BKB, we have an issue, right? We just have an issue. Plain and simple. Also, I can't believe this guy went for a diffusal blade this early. That shocked me. I know it was for Medusa, but I was like, wow. I had diffusal on me. I was like, whoa. It ended up being a fun-ish game because strategy actually prevailed, which was surprising to me too. I didn't think we'd win that, but I generally thought the guy was griefing though. I thought he was done playing. It looked like it. That surprised me. That's always a pleasant surprise if it's like he just doesn't know any better. Well, if only more games could be, well, not like that, but how do I put it? Oh, did I just delete my wrong? Where do I have my YouTube guys? Where's my YouTube boys? Wait. Oh no. We shouldn't be live on YouTube, right? I'm live right now, yeah. Oh, weird. I'm not very, I feel like an old man, but like, YouTube is weird with how it works because you have to like say, yeah, I want to stream, and then you have to go live. It's way different from Twitch. Twitch is just like you turn up and you just go. That was a weird game. Also, because I spent the first 15 minutes telling my supports, please do not come to the lane, we cannot kill. We killed, but that was Leshrac that game. It's different. Sadly, I probably don't get to play Brood a whole lot. Why? Well, because our ban rate is really high. She's just one of those heroes that will always be on a lot of people's ban list. And I get it. Like, nobody likes playing against a good Brood. It's frustrating, but... yeah. Exactly. I'll play Lycan instead then. I could play Visage, but honestly, I'm kind of tuckered out. And I don't have a lot of... playing Visage is too frustrating. I think it's the best explanation, which is weird sounding because it's like, you're the Visage. It's like, yeah, I know. There's also a hard counter to him. I'll read it. This is much worse than others. She's actually the best hard counter to Visage, I think. It's because you put so much thingy on. Ooh, so this is like a coin flip already. This is coin flip, coin flip. Don't get me wrong, top tier hero, honestly, if you can play him, but the issue here being that we're not playing at a high bracket, so... there's a lot of games on it, but you'd be surprised. Morph. Heck, if I wanted to play carry for good, I would prac Morph as well. He's fun. But he's also high skill cap. It's why Lich and Abaddon are so good. They're easy to play, high effect, and you can't really mess them up too hard. I think it's very hard to mess Abaddon and Lich up. It's technically possible, you can mess every hero up, right? But, you know. Me? Shouldn't have. Oh, that's a good score to show off. But yeah, in games like that with Brood, I can really feel like that support power spike being nuts, because it's like my Ogre was doing more damage than I was, and it's just like it's so hard for me to kill Clockwork or Disruptor both. It's insane. It's so nutty. This isn't a double down for me. I like Arlena. Dad, thank you. What is that name? Probably a bot. But... the wolf runs. That's too early. I'm pretending.
30 seconds to battle.
It's in the
We're just pretending nothing exists.
Yes.
Okay.
Beware the wolf. I'm under attack.
Well, be careful.
Battle begins.
Ha! The savagery starts now.
Well, he's gonna die.
Well,
That's all I think. Oy, oy, oy.
on the trail. The wolf is at your door.
That's a start. That's unexpected. You don't expect that weird turnaround there. Ba. Oh damn! You're not a you're not a bot. Sorry for calling you a bot. A lot of bots randomly just follow before they've ever made themselves known. Yeah, offline is a antiquated role right now. I also don't think it's very strong. There's not like a lot of great offline right now. Are we dead from that? We should be fine. If they can get Viren, I'm more than okay with that. I'm just not sure he can. That was bad then. Oh, no, that's good. Because we get a full refill. It's not Visage good, but it's good. I'm actually gonna get extra. That's totally fine.
My instincts are keen.
Okay. Byron is a very good hero right now as well. The damage is high as hell.
Beware the wolf.
That's great.
Of course.
Hard.
Call to battle.
A bad gamer position though.
Never. For the honor of my house.
Oh, that buff to her. We're in some mode survive lane. As in, like, I don't think it's too hard to survive once we get going with Feral Impulse, of course, but more like conceptually speaking, we're probably not gonna get that many kills here. I'm a Lycan, so probably not the kind of lane he would have wanted as a Weaver, but it is the lane he's gonna get. We're probably gonna do our Midas build up into level 9/11 as fast as we can humanly manage. What level are you at? People of all skill ranges come in here, so.
Careful now. I bite.
That's hard.
In savage fury.
Nice try. Thanks for playing.
For you. I'm under attack.
This guy's aggressive.
Dire's turret has been killed.
We'll be fine, but again, this is a bit risky. The problem is he's messing around with Lyran a bit too much. Also, did we ever take? No, he should have taken Lotus, and I should have taken Lotus both. Not sure I can make it now. We got it. Yeah. The question is, do I go treads or do I go? I think we just go straight minus. I'm not a. I prefer to go treads if I see kill potential, but killing Wyvern is hard, and a lot of my power right now is just spent surviving. So let's see a play we're gonna do. Again, we're not playing Lycan, else I would never go minus. It's just a unique build to this variant of Lycan.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Beware the
Yeah. I should have. Oh, okay, you got greedy. Don't pull, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull. That's fine.
my instincts are keen.
Right? Yeah, that's fine. Like that.
Onward. Shredded. No good for you. Yes. Hunting.
My favorite is when they chase wolves like that, and now he's gonna whiff a range creep because of it. Because he daggered a wolf. Wolves become worth it, eventually. You see, they're really going for him. But likewise, we're not gonna do a roar build here. Roar, X3, nozzles. Couldn't help but see you off the floor. Is some good item in your game? No. Well, tilde. It's good for Lycan, it's like the best item, but I'm playing a variant of Lycan where you play different because you use wolves. Normally it is the best item choice, bar none, really.
Wolves need no armor.
This is different, it loses meaning. I gotta whip this one, almost.
Attack.
Golden thread.
Right, it should be this one, yeah. I could be a little bit in trouble here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The wolf is at your door. I look to battle.
He's gotta be careful. I feel a bit bad for Weaver because he's not playing it bad. The problem is it's not a kill lane, so I can't really help him. On the right side, there's gonna be that in 15 seconds. I don't think they're contested. Sorry for not playing aggressive, by the way. I kind of can't with this hero. It's a survive thing. What this guy wants is a Visage, not a Lycan. I get it. I shouldn't excuse myself either, right? It's just, you know. It sucks when you apply so much pressure, but yeah. It's great he applies pressure, we just cannot kill. There just isn't a way for it. It's just some lanes aren't like that. Even with, I mean, with Lycan, normally I would literally need Helm. There's also that available, so.
On your trail. Rip your throat.
Oh, he ported incorrectly. I hope he doesn't steal that now.
Where the wolf.
I'm dead. Oh, Revenge Tower. That's not why I die. I would have died either way. That suits me fine.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh. What's greedy of me? I am getting my Midas a bit on the late side, sadly. Ooh, that's not a good pull for me. That doesn't help me at all.
Savage fury.
Also, I'd prefer to lane, but it's one of those, like, I don't need him there anymore. It's a bit like a brute lane, basically. It's such a lost art. People don't really play around it a whole lot anymore. Just gonna die otherwise. So.
Tower is under attack.
This is looking hard, but we'll see if I can make some magic happen with this hero. It's not gonna be easy.
In my father's name.
It is what it is.
So you say.
I assume he's gonna port back up here. There he goes, man.
Beware the
So now we just AFK farm level 9. Alright, I need level 9 before I can do things, by the way. Ideally, I would have... Oh, that's actually not the guy I wanted. Ideally, I would have wanted the roar so it could help, but it's a matter of like, can you survive not having it, etc. And the enter as well. It's gonna be kind of hard. This guy fancies himself the aggressor, which he is. Or is he not allowed? Ooh.
For the honor of my house. Go to battle.
There's nothing I can do for them. If they get squashed as hard, then the game is already over though. Like, as in if it keeps happening, there is not really a whole lot we can do about it. Some games are just like that.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And that's okay.
Hunting.
Good part is I'm getting really good XP gain here.
Attack.
He's coming offline again, that's bad. Well, I'll give it to him solo. Again, anything but ideal, but it's the most common thing they do. It happened last game too. Yeah, Wyvern is Wyvern Lich in particular. Wyvern Lich Abba. Oh, my career is muffed again.
Your middle tower is under attack.
In savage fury.
This is a very big waste.
Your middle tower has fallen.
We'll take now.
Hunting.
I'll push it up here, then he can sit there if he wants. Be occupied. Be a good camper. Jumping peppers, bro. Bit of micro level fun. Let's resummon here in a moment anyway. I'm kind of behind bar, but yeah. Give me that cripple. So good. I can't stack this. He's sitting and waiting for XP.
Your
Well,
bottom tower is under
that's
attack.
annoying. I need the soul XP, and he was like, I don't know if he did it intentionally, but I need the soul XP.
Go to battle.
Your bottom
With this, I think
attack.
it's a very, let's just say I've done a lot of research on Lycan.
Your bottom tower
I think it is GG, I'm afraid.
The wolf runs.
A bit early to call it, I guess, but yeah, if your mid Lina is dying solo to their safe lane carry, then
Your bottom tower has fallen.
unless this guy is a prophet.
I look to battle.
We'll see. Pushing their big item. Their big item.
Your top tower is under attack.
Oh, he's not gonna go for it. If you want to kill him, now's your shot. He's all that interested. Oops. Whoops. I was like left finger, I didn't mean to. We can try and join in, but that actually was a fat finger, straight up. Yeah. Nah.
Your top tower is under attack.
They're playing Unga Bunga Dota and it works. If you play, there's a huge difference with what facet you pick. Some heroes are like that, other heroes aren't. This hero is very much like that. If you play Wolf Lycan, you can. Some people, there are a few people who actually, oh, still not.
Go to battle.
Do the Helm build on this version, which honestly just play pack leader then, Because pack leader gets crit on the creep. Your big item here is Midas on average because it's what sets you ahead. It's hard, so like I said, I think this game is already kind of over. Lycan doesn't do well from this aspect. I need someone I can play around. So whatever they're doing, not my team, the enemy, they're snooping. I'm not sure why they keep coming offlane. Nothing's gonna happen here.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Played by Morph. Howling. We're getting my level 11 in a good pace though, at least. And I'm probably the same level as Centaur. Yeah, yeah. Despite the fact that he's winning everything. There's no way that's gonna do anything. Absolutely not. That does nothing. I know Lycan looks like such a weak hero. It's like, in some aspects he is. He's very weird. He's strong when played right. I cannot kill Centaur of all heroes. I need to munch supports in particular. Okay. There is next to 0 kill potential on that. He has Vanguard, at the very least. Oh, Blake now. That was a mistake by him. Unless he survives now. That's sad.
Your bottom tower is
We're talking, he doesn't get swapped and he survives. What level's Morph? 12? 14. I mean, if we don't kill him... Oh god. That's what we're dealing with, huh?
your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Something tells me even if I wanted to... Well, I mean, I want to, but I can't kill him. They're just grouping too hard. We have to proceed with... pushing. Which probably isn't gonna work, but yeah, I'll try. There's Lena doing it. They're just hugging too much, these guys. We're not gonna win a straight up team fight, but we can split push them. It's not ideal, but... Also, PA is playing good, by the way. Like, it's not every carry player in this bracket, because this is like
The enemy's top tower
grazing only 6k, that understands that you should be playing that aggressive. If you can. I think that was a bit over aggressive by him, but hey, it worked. Oh wow, yeah, nah, they're rotating for me now as well. I have a magnetic ability to make people play 110% around me, though. Kind of wild. So
Your top tower is under attack.
we will. How much time do we have on those? A little bit.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Oh, they should have chosen the same target.
Your top tower has fallen.
He's kind of just doing whatever he wants. We have no sentries either. Sheesh.
Your top tower is under attack.
That's bad. Oh. He's gonna die. Blown to bits. And he has invis, so I can't really kill Rubik. That's impossible. Yeah. Rubik is playing good too, man. We haven't done anything in this game, but like we needed to. Weaver needed to not be on my lane and just try and get stuff happening elsewhere, because there's no way we could like kill people on our lane. No. Or we could just wait till late. Orchid can be good on Lycan, but you would have to be ahead. We're anything but ahead. I will literally not get almost anything done with it. I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but as someone that plays these types of heroes a lot, there is almost no win condition from here on out. No matter what I do and no matter what I build. It is more of a, we've messed up our approach in this game too badly. The best thing I can do is just split push. Hope they make mistakes and Morphling out carries, but that's about it. Other than that, it's kind of out of my hands here. They're just accomplishing too much. Our mid has no impact, I have no impact. Morphling hasn't been given a game where he really has too much impact.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Do that. Like I said, that's the one thing I can do for my team. But no amount of items are gonna change that, really. Because, like, there's not an item where you can globally cast. Else I would put it on wolves, right?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
What do I want, though? Because I have way too much money. And we already bought a shard. I mean, BKB, honestly. I've been buying pretty late. Is he A-clicking?
Bottom tower is under attack.
Huh. He must have. Yeah. Surprised. What was that evasion? 100% evasion on wolves. That's it. That's how this version of Lycan works. You play around the wolves a lot. Sadly, I can't really showcase it in this game. Maybe next game. Oh, we'll see if he dies from this. No. Yeah, to smoke though. So that's the best thing I can do. And in before, like, that looks like a lot of damage. It is. Nice. If they start doing this, then we do have a win condition. Because that is some crazy throwing they shouldn't be doing. Do you have anything that's... yeah. 2 actually. Okay. We might be able to kill her because she's lowering her guard here. I don't think so. Nah. We made someone burn. If I had that ready. But I held the first time, so. But we made her board. That's exactly what I want. Like I said, that's the one thing I can do. I hate to say it, but something like a Lincoln Sphere too. I know like that looks weird because I already have a BKB, but we just need layers of defense. There we go. Okay. That's bad of me. Depending if I survive by doing this. Yeah, he's here. That's fine then. As long as I don't die. He has vision. He literally drops everything he's doing in order to play aggressive. I respect that. Wolf's coming to help you. I don't have my own wolf form or BKB yet.
The wolf runs.
See? I'll send my real Lycan over here. We can kill him.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
As it used.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Don't have wolf form, be careful.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Centaur's coming in from behind us. Here he comes. He saved himself instead of his carry. That's crazy. I'm coming, Morph. Nice one. I'll try and get items to buff you up, yes. That's the best I can do. He's out. That's good. Wyvern got so afraid of the wolves that he actually ice cubed himself and got PA killed, which is great because that probably has made PA very angry. It was a huge misplay. Because, like, you're probably gonna die to the wolves either way. See, this is fun, even if we lose now, because, like, this is actually what should happen when you play Lycan like this. It looks like I'm not doing a lot, but we're having an insane amount of space. And I don't know what their Centaur is doing, because he's not showing for anything. He's just farming way too much. Looks like he's trying to AFK farm a heart or something, and that's it.
Call to battle. Yes.
Yeah, the problem with Orchid, as much as I like it on Lycan, is A, it's actually hard to get solo kills with him unless you're super far ahead, and B, if you're not playing aggressive as soon as you get an Orchid, you probably shouldn't have gone for an Orchid. I should just last it with him, I'm just afraid of him dying. Yeah. Careful, I'll push mid a bit. Yeah, he's here. Oh, that's bad.
The wolf runs. Gather wolf, beware the wolf. To them now.
Ram Ranch, bro.
Yes.
See how much damage those wolves are doing? It's annoying.
My instincts are keen. Fealty to none.
We're just holding them a bit in check here. I can technically come up here once more. Once. Two of them are here.
Your top tower is under attack.
I'm coming. It's too good to pass up on. He got my wolves. I'm chasing. Okay. Nice, good job. They are actually throwing. Well, I'll be Morph. You're really good at the game. Keep it up, bro. Morph is doing really good. It's awesome. It's rare I get a carry, but I'm like, oh, this is real good. I'm gonna get an AC for you.
Dire structures are
Rebecca is out.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
The wolf runs.
See, like I said, to be fair, I said we probably have already lost, but they started making mistakes, and Mortling is playing really good, so that's a good thing, right? But, let me just gather my thoughts here. He wanted to kill him there. We're just messing with them. I like to sell my stick, I'm okay with that.
I look to battle. Hunting.
Winning game? Yep. It's true. Especially Centaur in this game, I don't know why he has been so opposed to playing with his team. He finally came, but like it's a weird timing he decided.
So you say. As it gathers.
Yeah, here. Going in. Morph is coming.
Dire structures are fortified.
Careful. This is really ram range, honestly. It's gonna go bad, I think. I actually thought I was leaning the bot back. We need a Bloodthorn. Didn't you say Orchid is bad? Yeah. But a Bloodthorn would be good, because it would deal with this guy. But then we have the issue, next issue, that I don't have anything I can toss on him to remove Lincolns in the first place. Wait! That's a lie. Wait! Now I'm actually not sure. No! Hole should block it. How works very weird, that's why I'm not 100%.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
There's no guarantee we win this, by the way, but the fact that we even had a shot at it is cool. So. That's not the target you want to try and fry, let me tell you that.
To the outer wards.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower.
This is nothing but a fake out. This is nothing but a fake out. I can't do anything, so I'm glad they're running back.
Yes.
Like, legitimately, they could have kept pushing just fine there. They have no idea how easy it would have been.
Hunting.
Our problem is Morph can't hit PA.
Yes.
If he had hit her there, then we would have played them alive.
The wolf runs. No, my wolves will feast. He's not dying.
Have a headache, but in a good way. We're thinking a mile a minute here.
Beware the wolf.
Huh? Oh, he took it. That's bad.
On the trail.
He clearly didn't see me doing this, or he didn't care. So give or take. Have to wait then.
Assault killer.
He does wear that a bit too much early now. He randomly dies.
Of course.
It's a bit like what the...
Onward.
Oh, I could go for some Ram Ranch right now. Also, the issue with this as well is that I can't really... we don't get any XP for playing like that, so... Let me just solo this. Can I? Yes, I can. Icon's good like that.
As must be.
cool, huh? Almost like this guy sometimes knows what he's doing. We can try and buy Bloodthorn, but the problem is like the whole. It's a weird item to buy now because the orchid itself is kind of like eh. The only thing we can do is buff more, really. I could also buy an axe, but turning him into a ranger is a bit weird. But at the same time, I do feel like it's kind of where we're at. Sorry, did I say turn him into a ranger or turn him into a melee hero? Happens when you bite people.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
I'll try and get axe for you, Morph, but it's kind of weird. It turns you range, but it gives you crit, so it'll be worth it. You just have to trust me on that. Hope it doesn't get sniped here. Probably could very easily kill it. It's also that guy. Good part is they're being pushed from every angle because I can just roar X3 a lot.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Taking this. If you just kill these, we will be good. That ain't exactly it now, is it? Then again, that is kind of it. Ram branch, bro, let's go. That's good, and that was without morph. Ram branch. I can. But I don't think I have the map for it. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, well. I like our current arrangement. Yeah, I could solo rush. It's just not the play because I'd get punished. I would die. And they took it already, but that's my point, like, if, you know, if I try to do rush. Let's see how much money I'm generating though by playing like this. It's kind of nutty. I like him. I'm gonna put it on you. You will become a melee hero, but you will really hit hard, and you will get lifesteal too. The water wolf. Okay, be careful. Oh yeah. That was not it. That was game losing. I mean, the man doesn't have a BKB. That's on him though. I can't rightfully be too upset with him, but that BKB fixes that. Probably didn't expect the ball throw. Neither did I, but like expect the unexpected as well.
My instincts are
Ram Ranch. Let's see, we have 60 seconds.
so you say.
15 naked cowboys in the.
On the trail.
I won't let you. You know that. I know that. But I'll take the next wave.
Call to battle.
You know that I know that you know what I'm gonna do next. But they can't howl though. Like they can't. They can howl. They can't. Oh, they're gonna die.
Gather wolves.
And delay them as much as I can.
I look to battle. Of course. Beware the wolves.
I can't give the more of a BKB though. That is not something I can just magically do.
Fealty to die.
You think I don't have I don't have micro? I'll test you.
Yes.
Ram Ranch, bro.
Gather wolves. My instincts are keen.
Oh, I don't want this here.
The wolf runs. It's not.
It's not the best hero I could bite though, but that is a carry I have. If I had a PA or something and he knew what he was doing, we'd probably win the game from it. It's insanely strong. Alright, chase them. You know where they're going. I know where they're going. Just good old thing again.
I look to battle. On the trail. Now my
He's even going for it. It's too bad that he keeps getting invis like this on Rubik. It's very unfortunate. Because the guy is pretty good at the hero too. So. Just gonna dig on one of them. It's worth it. They're worth quite a lot, my wolves. But we're just gonna keep this going though.
power. So you say. The wolf runs. Gather.
Biggest problem here is my XP is flatlining, but you can see him. I'll dig on another one here in a moment.
Call to battle. As must be.
It's also why the Midas is extra good when you enter this stage of the game. You're constantly generating. Lucky. Well, actually, that wasn't lucky, was it? He has a thingy, so it's not lucky.
Beware.
Sorry I can't see my YouTube chat, by the way. I really hope. Well. DD on him. He'll chase after it almost, I'm certain. Kinda crazy how much he loves that.
My instincts are keen. Gather wolves.
I hate the lazy. The creeps. We're just gonna keep this going. This is old Naga style at this point.
Beware the wolf.
The question is, who becomes the strongest from all of this?
Instincts
I
are
don't have the answer to that either. Make it sound like I do. It's like, no, I'm not sure.
Tower is under attack.
Depends on how Morph plays. If Morph randomly dies now, for an example, it's over. We cannot do like, oh, rather, I cannot do a hole like that again.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Also, I know I have 4-3. I want to have buyback more than anything. You know, that probably will not do me a whole lot of good on Black Ken in particular.
Tower is under attack.
More like if I get caught off guard, I think.
on the trail. Yes.
But the good part is they're splitting up a lot. It can go either way. We'll see. Oh, we win. I deserve to win. We're just being as obnoxious as we can with our pushing. Once it's nighttime here, I can start howling. I mean, it's just him. And he might survive. I'm going in. If I die, that's probably GG. He ran out. I get he's scared, but yeah, it's what's gonna cost us the game. He doesn't buy BKB. That's unfortunate. That's pretty much all I got. Oh boy. Sad. More played good, but no BKB is a death sentence in this game, gotta be honest. If he just buys BKB, this game is way easier. Let's see. GG. No buyback either. This guy is a bit on the greedy side. That's too bad. Man, he played so good. He should just have bought a BKB. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh, that's a shame. I know I complimented him a lot and it was well deserved, but like, some people are immune to buying BKB. If he buys BKB, we win this, I guarantee it. Because he just needs like 6 seconds of like being able to go in and not be afraid of everything. The problem there is I bite him and he leaves, and it's like, alright, well, there you go. Not a lot I can do about that. That's too bad. Well, BKB and we win this. GG. Good luck next. That was at least fun. That was not a bad game. It's just unfortunate we lose it. But exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G, why you should buy BKB? Pronto! This is the game for it. Imagine this guy doesn't have a BKB, then he also loses the game. 100%. Just imagine for a second he doesn't have BKB on PA. Then we win too. 100%. He died from Lina. But that's what's happening to Morph, isn't it? He gets wailed with everything and then he can't do anything. Like he gets spirit vessels, that's a problem as well. Nothing wrong with Lincoln's. I have it too. I also have BKB. We have like sort of similar. But I did the same thing as like the... I did the same thing as I did in that game with Medusa, where the only thing I can do here is play 110% around my carry, and if that doesn't work, then the game is already over. That sort of situation. Sad, because at that point right here, it would have been better if I just had a nullifier, but you know. I think we were going to lose that either way. We kind of lost it when he went up and died in a split second to an Orchid as well. Without buyback again. Unfortunately. It is what it is. I had fun. Minus the not winning part. What was your peak MMR? Theoretically, because like right now it's very low. It's not even 6k right now. That's why the games are so like this on average. Theoretically, like what is now 5 AM? It's way too low. It's just a hard meta. It depends, because I was 6'8" 3 or 4 months ago. I lost, trust me, I lost 1.5k MMR in 3 weeks. It was insane. But yeah, this meta is special, what can I say? So technically, that was my peak MMR, but not really, because the problem right now is we have inflation. So my peak MMR was like 19, where I was 6.8, 6.9, which is now the equivalent to like 8.5 or 9k, because I was on leaderboards. 6.7, 6.8 is not a lot now. I've been back at that same number, but the problem is we have so much inflation, it doesn't mean anything. When I was that number, I was on leaderboards. That's my peak MMR. I was numbered. Numbered immortal. Can't remember which number. I have a picture somewhere of it. Where I was like, yeah, I did it. I got a number. That's a while ago. I would have to be... One of my viewers knows the exact number. Says it's, I think it's like 8-8 now, which is insane. So we're basically in a scenario where you need 2,000 more MMR than you used to in order to get to where I was with the number, which is, again, inflation. It is what it is. That was a winnable game, though, if Morph hadn't miffed up. He did miff up, though. I probably have very bad damage, right? Yeah. Pretty much. Damn this double down. It's not just double down, it's a lot of reasons. Double down is just one of the issues. There's win trading, Immortal Draft is awful, our MMR system is bad, our reporting system is bad, you get more MMR when you win than when you lose, which is a natural inflation. That's why you see people being 49% win rate, but they're in Immortal. There's a lot of things wrong with it. Double down is probably the most outrageous thing, but there's so many things. That's the problem. The double down is where you can win trade is like why it's like completely out of control. Someone I talked with said like, what is it? Every week you need 25 or is it 40 more MMR to maintain your rank right now. That's how much inflation there is. So basically, you basically have to win one game a week in order to keep your rank, which is insane. Because normally people lose and you just go higher rank. Like back in the day, it wasn't uncommon that I would come online and my number would have increased from not having played because people would be falling down. Now it's the opposite. It's like if I don't play for a week, my number might disappear because people like there's so much inflation. Like what is the highest MMR right now? 14k, 16k? It's absurd. It loses meaning because of it. It also explains why the games at this level feel so amateurish, because they are. I'm just bumbling around down here, and I'm not making it any easier for myself when I play heroes like this. That's not me though. Ram Ranch. I'll say it's about time to get a time game. Via win trading. Yeah. It's entirely possible. And it doesn't get punished, so. There's like multiple accounts on it's a boot game. There's multiple accounts on the leaderboards that are straight up just people win trading. It's sad, but what can you do? Yeah. I thought Morphling had what it took. I was wrong. It's disappointing. See, this is people that want to win. God tier, also top tier. To be fair, this is God tier and also a top tier, so. Ram Ranch. Yep, there's a lot of things wrong with the MMR system right now. What we need right now is them to remove all... Ooh. Oh no, I've been countered so hard. Oh no. Oh no. This is like, nah, it's not that bad. Yes, if I play like an ass with my Spiderlings, it's bad. If I don't, then not a problem. I just need to not use my Spiderlings to kill Axe, which is possible because we're now a Universal Hero. Ram Ranch. That's such an old meme. I don't know why I have that meme stuck in my head now. Living there rent free, I guess. It was an interesting game. I've had this discussion with one of my friends that I talk a lot of like DotA mechanics with, where I mentioned to him, or actually he initiated this conversation. He says, why can't people just do other stuff than Unga Bunga DotA? I'm like, I know what you mean. Because like I play these heroes that on average don't really want to Unga Bunga DotA, and people will not play around it. Even if I ask them to, even if I tell them to, they still like, wow. Well, gonna wait until I can see it.
Brood mother. A silken path.
That was a... We should honestly consider doubling down. This is a guy that can't play Shaker that literally picked Earthshaker because there's a Brood. This happens quite a lot. And normally you'd be like, in the old days, yeah, it would suck. Now it's like, I don't care because I have too good Spider Micro for that. It's not a problem for me anymore. The game has kind of just changed and like Brood players have gotten better. So, I'm one of them. I was there. I should have been there. Ram Branch, bro. Coming. I should have been there, my bad. Okay, I think we doubled down on this. And before we lose, maybe, but you know, I don't think so. I'll take this somewhere. Hope not. Would I care? No, I wouldn't actually care too much. It would be a little bit frustrating, but you know. I'm not that worried about the axe situation again because it's the play around. Gotta be honest. Again, when you see people pick Lich and Wyvern, you're probably gonna have a decent game because they're tryhard heroes. So. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad one by her. It's a bit of a weird play, but I'm gonna buy one of these. Ah, I wanted to deny it, but I couldn't. He was gonna Q it either way. That means they're ahead of us in the XP realm. He's level 2, be careful. Her thing is called Spider's Melt, by the way. I just wanted to point that out because it's weird. It's really bad. Need every last that I can get. Oh. That's not really worth it for him because I get more mana out of that than he gains by him giving me charges, but IDM, as they say. Gotta be a little bit careful because I can see Wyvern might rotate a bit. He gets solo XP, but he's gonna get Lotus, I can't prevent that. What is Eos doing? What the hell? Wait, who's their... Isn't he their mid player though? That isn't worth it if he's mid though. Wait, is he their mid? What is going on? I'm confused. Okay, I mean go right ahead. Oh, he never took that. I should have taken that then. I mean, this isn't ideal because I can't really approach a creep wave. I'll die. So But they're also mopping them up.
Your top tower is under attack.
Smooth as silk.
That's bad. I mean, my XP is good, but my thing suffered a bit. Careful. Because he went mid, which I don't understand that. I don't think he has a bottle. That doesn't make any sense then. Yeah, well, now they're kind of tri-laning. I can just solo down here Riven if you want, because they can't possibly kill me, and they'll be wasting their time. So I'll get level 6 just fine. Not sure what else I can do on the map, of course, but it's more like they're definitely trying to play for kills now. Which is, I mean, not a mistake, but like, you know. I do love my spray. This guy really fancies him. I mean, the only reason... Oh, actually, Bounty isn't here, so why am I afraid? That's pretty toxic. Well, no, it's that's bad. It's more like... I'm playing really bad now. If I can tilt him, that's a good thing. I mean, his team is kind of getting destroyed, so there's that, so... I've never really seen an Ursa this hellbent on denying creeps before, though. He's like he's super hyper-focused, missing line on it. It's kind of weird. Block this, I think, yeah. Lion might try to steal our Wisdom Rune. I can't stop that on my own, if that happens.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, he's gonna steal it. I can't stop him. That sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. I didn't make that call for them way in advance. That's too bad. If I was level 6, I might have even killed him. I mean, they're getting kills enough, but it's a bit of a... still a misplay. It's still a misplay. A misplay is a misplay. Right ahead, deny creep, I'll get level 6. Ay, ay, ay. Now it's up to God. They really don't want me to get level 6, huh? Oh, I'm stuck in this animation, that's great. It's actually annoying. Oh, am I dead? Yeah, he's kind of strong. Damn. Really? I mean, Ursa's a good hero, but still a bit surprised. Counter Brood. I mean, he does, and so does Axe. Absolutely, you can one-shot Brood and her Spiderlings if she lets you. But you picking up... That was actually cute. You picking up you picking up ES on mid because there's a Brood is so Neanderthal, like, reasoning. It's crazy.
Who dares stop me?
That's really not smart.
Quickly. I stalk my prey.
We actually never did get our soul ring though.
All my prey.
These are kind of meh.
Feel my fangs.
Your top tower is under attack.
The Silk Road beckons.
I'm doing this to get back at him a little bit. I mean, it's smart to just, you know. Oh god. Oh, trust me, there's so many issues with that.
None shall spite the
Your middle
spider.
tower is under attack.
Skittering. Yes, indeed.
I hadn't seen that ES was griefing. I guess he is. See, you asked me about Orchid. This is an Orchid game. And I'm actually getting it pretty late because it became a survival lane, as I call it. Where, you know, where you were just playing around survival. Bonnie, I think he is, he's very done. Unless that was a chase in, I guess, maybe. Oh, maybe.
A silken path. Motherless cur. Yes. Yes.
Missing bottom.
Mother comes. Skittering. Denied. My palps are all a tingle. Attack. A
Your
silken
middle tower is under attack.
Alright, let's watch out. ES could come bot. I'm gonna play around it here. We do know, like, that's the reason he picked the hero up in the first place. So.
I stalk my prey. Quickly.
Missing bottom.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Come to mother. Puncture.
I think that's just, I don't know, it could be yes.
The Silk Road beckons. Yes. Smooth as silk.
Yes, man.
Have your eyes to see. Yes. Yes.
If it looks like I'm skittish, it's because I 100% expect randomly him to just show up. But, like, he might be too pissed for it. You don't know. I'm not gonna give him an in. And I don't expect him to have a blink either. He's super far behind. But it's more like, dude, I've seen ESS won't stop trying to kill me at, you know. It's when you see it, you see it. It's like, it looks insane. It's like, he couldn't possibly be trying to kill you. It's like, you'd be surprised, trust me. It's mad. People hate Brood.
Has fallen.
That's unfortunate. I meant. Small, eh? This is how last game should have looked a bit more. But I didn't.
Your top tower is under attack.
Didn't ram range enough. Ego, it's annoying to play. I mean, I have an ego. Try not to. I gotta give results though. Right? No, he doesn't have ultimate now. I mean, I don't think that's isolated of them though, I gotta be honest. I think that's just a Dota thing. A lot of Dota people have a high ego. Trust me, I played in a Reddit in-house and we had a 2k player that had an ego. We were two like 6.5k players at that time. So we were both on leaderboards. I think I was 6'8", 7k, I don't know. I was on leaderboards. And the support guy on our team was like 2k and he was like asking for advice and we were telling him like what he should be doing because he asked for it and then he was like, no, you guys are wrong. I was like, what? It's kind of wild.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Ah, they're all down here. Just let them be. They hugging. Anti-M2 surprise, there it is. We could throw. I mean, I think PA is too far ahead, but... don't be so sure. Let's show our entire team. Let's see, because like, this is why I don't double down, right? It can go either way. Absolutely it can. Made all on her, right? Yeah. Because obviously I tried to kill, but my body was just sitting there. So. That's really bad. We shall see. Are we gonna throw this actually for good? That'd be insane. I'll never. Well, I mean, I think this is the last day I can double down. I think they're taking the tokens away. What a way to go out. If we actually throw this, that'd be crazy.
Top tower is under attack.
Coming, running there with Wyvern. Just stay alive. Oh, that's bad.
Tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
This is super throwy. We might have counted our chickens too early. Wait, see if we threw this, but seen it before. That was very, very bad of Wyvern. He basically made Lion survive by doing that. Hilarious misplay. Made no reason to ult there. Okay. Nothing makes people play more together than if they have had a one team fight just now. You know what? I think we might be losing. You shouldn't have been worried about that at all. Necros just died back to the back really badly, and he did go a Radiance Rush, which is, well, if he gets squashed like this, it is really weird. Let's see what happens. I think I'm like even / slightly negative with my double downs, by the way, but I'm very horrible at... I don't think there's a better like game I could possibly have doubled down in than this, and yet still, right? Wow, okay, well. That is tilting for sure. Nah, they're actually gonna win this, I think. I cancel my point. I think we just I think we just lost a double down, boys. It's too bad. Holy Christ, they're throwing. Well, that was the last double down I've ever do. I'm not mad. Well, miffed, but yeah. It's insane that they can throw this, I think. Literally, we had ES die here multiple times. But really has to go on. That's crazy. Wyvern is just ruining the game though. Like, that was a really good Lich ult, and then yet again he does like a game-winning ultimate. It saves them. Wyvern, you probably don't give a damn what I say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Please don't just whip out your ult. You made Lion survive here, and you ruined this entire thing top. Just hesitate a bit, right? Because we are gonna lose if you keep doing it. It's not very good. It's probably like, don't tell me how to play. It's like, I know, buddy, but like, you know, we are gonna lose a game because you're pressing R at like the worst timings you possibly could. That's the one time he could have pressed ult. Ah, we're losing this. Oh, he's feeling it. Oh, that's sad, man. Oh, well. And Crownfall then? That should be the case. That should be the case. Goes to show. The problem is, I haven't died though. It's everyone else has died on repeat, like many times. So they've given them all the comeback now. I think it's just over. Oh. Oh, there's BKB already. That was a big throw by him though. Imagine that. This is such a low level. It's also why I shouldn't play here like Brood, because if I play like something like Elsie, this is easy. Or I shouldn't play Brood or Lycan and double down pretty much ever, I should say. But I have a Lich, like Lich, and it's kind of busted hero, so we'll see. I mean, again, he's doing it. You're doing it again, Wyvern, I'm afraid. Every time I try and go on someone, you ult them and I can't hit them. Oh well. That's mad. It's done. It's done. Are fun to play? Yeah, they are. That's why I'm playing them. I've definitely entered like a phase where I don't care that much if I lose or win MMR. I prefer I don't lose MMR on like a free game with double down because we throw it, but hey, what can you do? They are way too far ahead now. Lion is higher level than me now, for crying out loud. Just goes to show no game is easy when people start throwing. If anything, it actually makes it harder because now you have comeback gold and comeback XP and it goes completely wild. And he is countered by Axe as well, so am I. But, yeah. Almost, this guy started dying way too much. Excited. That's way too early. I can't even kill a bounty anymore. When winning, yep. Complacent. And then they get tilted. And then they start playing like this. Oops, we should have had that in there. My bad. Because they're now losing a game that should have been easy, and then they keep doubling down on bad mistakes. Absolutely what's happening. I've rarely seen a Wyvern mess up her ult this hard, though. He keeps doing it. I asked him, like, please hesitate before you do that. Wait for the spider lady, yeah. I just doubled down on a game we should have won, and now it's an over game. That's a bit sad. Yeah. Have to show. Groundfall is a big joke. Now I think, well, I don't have like the exact Cs on it, but I think I'm in the negative from double downing. Not by a lot, we're talking 1 or 2. It just goes to show that I cannot predict what my teammates end up doing whatsoever. We should literally, I think we had like 99% win chance in this after that opening. We won. I mean, I didn't really, well, I did win my lane, but like we didn't stop my lane, I guess. And then they fed on repeat, so.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Well, I'll be. It's definitely not what I expected.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
That Wyvern has to really make things tough.
Your bottom tower
I can't. I'll die again. Now we're not even fighting as 5 anymore.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know. Wyvern actually doesn't know how to play the hero like at all. I'm surprised. I thought it must have been PA or something and dominating the lane then. He literally just needs to wait with his ult. Not bad, I think. Very. This is more like Immortal nowadays. I'm not even making anything up. It's more like Ancient. It's literally like Ancient now. That's how inflated it is. Baited by Wyvern. He's been baiting the entire game. Like, he has messed up so many fights by ulting. His ults are basically like survivability for their team. He ulted at Lion so I couldn't finish him off, and then he survived because of it, and he got multiple people killed. And he did the same thing in a Lich ultimate. He just ulted, even though literally he had more than a second to, you know, respond. Right. Yeah, there it is. Ram Ranch, bro. I'm dead. It is over, boys. I guess we shouldn't all have doubled down like dumbasses. Maybe that was a good scolding. I'm not even upset. I'm actually surprised they came back like that with a vengeance and that. What can you do? It's too much throwing. We should not lose with a Wyvern and a Lich either, but hey. And no, it's not stun gameplay. It's just complacency. They were too far ahead and started dying randomly. Let's see if she gets a good ult. Okay, well, again, that's not gonna be it because he can't die from that. He's too tanky, so he hasn't read the book yet. Yeah, it's very impressive. But like, that is another thing. This is what wins games, is teamwork.
Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen.
We lose a double down.
Your bottom tower
And that's
is
why
under
I don't
attack.
double down. I mean, I've doubled down like, what, 10 times, I think? I know, not that much. 6, 8? I have like over 200 tokens. I've never dared to do it.
Tower is under
This meta and the people playing is way too unpredictable. This is exactly the reason. Exactly the reason. They have all the answers now. Ram Ranch. Get messed up. Well, that was a throw that didn't need to happen. Good luck next.
Your bottom barracks are under
That was so silly. We started the game off with 4 or 5 kills. More like 3 or 4 kills.
your middle
Then we won every lane, and then we lost in 5 minutes. Because he died 3 times, he died 3 times, and They killed me once, and Wyvern flew around accomplishing nothing. Well, actually, she helped the enemy team more than anything. Secret agent. Secret.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sunglasses. I don't want sunglasses. This is smiling with sunglasses. I don't know, I'm not upset. I'm too chilled out for that. It sucks we lose a double down, but what can you do? Now we're just down a game. Wait, now we're down 2 games, basically. Wait, yes.
Your ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
X timing was good. X played. They all played well. They all played well. We should not have lost that. They just outplayed us. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Front and center. They should not have won that, but they outplayed us. This would have been as much an upset as if we'd won that Lycan game with the Morph, pretty much. We should not have won that, and we didn't. But here they won it because people just started dying 24/7. He went for a Radiance build and then died over and over and over again because he got too complacent. If this had been a BKB, we would have won. If this had been an S&Y, we would have won. And this isn't a bad pickup, but it's greedy, and look at what happens after. Death, 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 death. And now it's bad, and he goes BOT. You cannot afford to go BOT after all of that. You're not ahead anymore. It's a giga throw. It's closer to like here. It's insane how far behind they are. Oh well. That was mad. Wait, how low is that right now? Ooh, that one hurts, man. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. We're -3 today then. Yeah. I kind of honestly I'm at my like not limit, but like I don't care about MMR this patch anymore. I really don't. Plus, I don't think there's any good offlaner I consider, and you know. Beast? You mean Beastmaster? Or Primal Beast? So you mean Beastmaster. Sniff. What a throw. What a twist. I had a bad feeling, but I always have a bad feeling when I double down. That's because I'm like, I expect the worst. I was right. I didn't expect us to lose that quickly. It's kind of insane. I just saw you joining Discord, the Discord. Hello. Is that a Switch controller with a hand on a finger? I don't know which one I think is better. It depends. I think for public play, Beastmaster is better. Because he has a stun. Lycan doesn't. Well, I did all chat from the start and I said if your intention was to counter me, it ain't gonna work. Which, I mean, it worked because he fed a lot and then he won because he started killing my mid for free. Also, Wyvern should have come bot to kill thingy. We just need to win 2 games now. Well, technically, because it was a double down and I need to win 3 games, but who cares? This meta is dongle. Oh my god, give me a moment. If you know, you know. We're really starting to play with low-level stuff. I am gonna fall out of Immortal soon. I'm the only Immortal on our team. It's because there's a handicap, right? But It's good. If you don't know the twinning, then what even is life? Also, Brood is better from mid because she can get level 6 faster and get her ball rolling faster that way. It's why it's important that they leave her relatively early so she can just, you know, get going. Man, they came back with a vengeance on that. Organizes OP. It's Final Fantasy.
Prepare for battle.
I stalk my prey. Stretching my legs.
They go like, what server is he on?
A silken path.
No, that's not Chinese, that's Japanese.
Web. Yes. Skittering.
30 seconds to battle.
Smooth as I pull the web over your eyes.
We just double down and win this one. I ain't doing it. I'd rather just be a game down, honestly.
Yes, indeed.
That's insane we lost that. It's crazy.
Stretching.
Never underestimate people.
Begins.
Our lineup was even like fantastic, but yeah.
The hunt starts now. Yes. Mother
I feel like I kinda messed up with my webbing here.
sweet.
I mean, no, because we can rearrange.
There's a twitch on my web. Yes.
Ricky, come back to us. Also Sniper 5, which means he doesn't want to play support. I missed a time where like I could never lose lanes with Brood though. Now it's like I can absolutely lose lanes with her.
Who dares talk my mind?
A little bit bad, he lost that much health, but the good part is I got his range speed.
Quickly. My palps are all that tingle. Feel my fangs. Puncture.
Here comes Chen. Now last time I had a Chen, yeah. Oh, this Chen is already playing better than the one I had. What the hell? Last time I had a Chen, I played Brood, and he kept hugging. No, I played Lycan. He kept hugging me with his creep thing. Meanwhile, they had an axe, and he basically killed me throughout the entire game. It was great. And when I say great, I mean like it was anything but great. Is there actually an offlaner besides Visage that's like really good now from the start? I don't feel so. I can't remember the last time offlane felt like on average this weak. Like it just doesn't feel very good to play right now, as far as like it's just there's too many strong safe laners. And too many strong supports too. Which technically should buff you, but it depends. If you're not very yeah, I don't know a whole lot I can do. A guy that can play Chen. Well, there you go. I'm missing everything. It's hard.
Was there a twitch on my web? The Silk Road beckons. Skittering.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Ah, well. Now nobody wins, right? Let's try.
Yes, indeed. Stretching my legs. Quickly. I stalk my...
Okay. You just kind of get walked over a bit too hard by thingy. I don't like it.
My web twitches. I'm under attack. Yes, indeed.
You can really feel like the lack of regen when you're not like dumpstering on a lane with this hero now.
Feel my fangs. I stalk my prey.
And my armor situation is bad too.
Skittering.
So I go down to very low armor because of Chen having armor stone. Ooh, that's bad. Scale too well at the moment. They scale way too well. Supports have way too much power creep on them. It's annoying. You will have a lich very consistently killing a core solo late game. Very consistently. It's annoying. I've been seeing, like, with the whole news of like Han being what it is, and like, you know, with the new situation of like where you've seen like the news of like the Han thing, right? A lot of people have said I tried Han not too long ago, and holy hell, it feels better than Dota it does right now. I can totally see it. It's like Han is almost Dota, but without all minus most of the power creep at this stage.
Stretching my legs. Quickly.
There's just so much power creep in Dota. Too much. But you've heard me talk a lot about it. And I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's gonna only get worse, sadly. I did take it. Hard. Ah, that's just me bad. I actually have some attack speed. This guy has to make sure he takes all of them out.
A silken path.
I do only have one lab, so get rammed, get ranged.
My prey. Lunge or I'm under attack. Feel no evil. Yes, indeed.
I kind of blocked that unintentionally. Your opinion? 719. 719 was the best patch we've ever had. Anno 2017, I think it was. 719 is my favorite patch of all time. It's quite a while ago. It was basically, and I didn't even know, like, because I don't like neutral items existing. I think they're awful and make the game worse. Good gank. Thank you. I heard the port. I was like, we should go in then.
The silk road back.
719. It was a half a year before neutral items, and just the game was in a wonderful state where playing every role was just kind of fun. I played a lot of carry at that point, and I remember it felt like I could win most games if I did my best. Now it feels nothing like that anymore. It's just like a roll if I get a shot at it most of the time.
Is under attack.
You're in my web. A silken path.
It's, I think the game is much worse than it used to be. I still love Dota because it's Dota, but, you know,
You for my
power creep is power creep.
entangled.
And a lot of people like it. I think it's like very casual.
Spider bite.
And I'm not saying I want supports to be useless, but I want my hero to be weaker in the early game and support stronger than it, but then I scale better than they do. Nowadays everyone just scales way too well. It's just annoying. Okay, well that's bad. That was bad. You got level 6 from that. Couldn't teach him. That's not the first time I die like that. Problem was I actually A-clicked the creep and the tower didn't change targets, so I'm not sure why that happened. So I took so much damage from the tower unnecessarily, so. It's like whether, like, it depends on when you A-click, but I must have been unlucky then. You have to click in between. If that hadn't happened, I would have been absolutely fine. It's also impossible to kill people now with root like this, for example. It's, again, because supports are way too strong. It's just a mess. But hey, people like it, right? What are we to judge? I don't hear that Chin. He's actually playing really good, by the way. It's nice to see a Chin actually being able to play. He needs to not hug me. Ah, he needs level 6, I guess, but
Radiant's courier has been killed.
not mine this time. How much damage Spartan is actually doing?
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Rotating that brute. Coming in.
Dire structures are fortified. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. Race pack. Do not bring back race pack. Race pack is exactly the kind type of item I abhor. It was so bad. Race pack meta was only slightly better than this. I feel like the reason why I'm not super fond of this meta is it's not so much the itemization, like it's just the power creep is way too high. Like race pack was not a good time, and I won a lot with it because it was OP on Brood, but I didn't like it existing. It was just way too good and it's just boring. But I would rather play that patch than this one 100%. Because the patch itself was better, I think. Because the power creep was less. It's just too bad, like, if you could remove Wraithpack from it. Wraithpack was like that Vladimir thing where you threw down a totem and it just did way too much.
Bottom tower is under
it did way too much. What do you call it? Damage negation. It's basically like a better permanent thing. You know, the Vanguard upgrade. Crimson Guard. I don't remember if it was 40. It was like, it's just stupid. As someone that was using the item, it was stupid.
Stretching my legs.
They got it.
None shall spy the spider.
Oh, here we go. Might be done, depending. Tree top. He's actually a really good chin. I'm not even kidding. His micro is really good. I just love when 3 people. That was Hoodwink was the reason they failed that, because she whiffed the net. Oh, there's also Ricky probably. Everyone is just top. What a surprise! Oh, Ricky's up here too. Ay 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 ay. Ay ay ay. Well, that's 4 or 5 people top. Very typical, but like, and that's the thing. Hey, now you can't kill any of my cores. If my cores are good, you messed up. Like, yeah, I died. Oh no, right? You used an RP on me. It's not like it's a bad play. It's like, you lost a core here. You lost your carry. I'll be fine because my Alg is going nuts over here with Alina. And you can't kill him for 2 minutes now. It's kind of what went bad for us last game as well. But that's the power Brood gives you. Everyone wants to kill you. And if they spend the majority of their time doing it, and your team does stuff elsewhere, it's rarely worth it. The thing is, he's ultra predictable, this guy. Oy, oy, oy. Ricky's up here too. Do you see what I mean, right? Like, legitimately, the game becomes about you when you play Brood. Everyone and their mom wants to kill you. There's just something about this hero that miffs people out something fierce, and they will drop everything they're doing to try and kill you. It's also why you should go BKB really fast, to a point where I actually think, I hate to say it, but I think BKB first item wouldn't even be a bad choice now. Because they clearly have it in their heads, they have to kill me 24/7. Like, I just need to be tanky at this point. So we might actually see like a weird Guardian Greave built from me or something, because I just need to survive. Careful. That's too bad. It finally got worth it for him. We should play a bit more scared. They're all chasing around after me. I thought he would have finished him. A finger too, right? So yeah, we just need to be tanky. We're literally talking, I need to buy Guardian Greaves and stuff now. I hate it, but like, play to the occasion. It's obvious that they just care about killing me 24/7. So don't let them. 2 other cores. I mean, Alk should completely dumpster them. Notice how like their core is 12, mine is 15. This is what should happen as well. It's the same play as like I did with the Medusa game, except here I'm dying a bit more than I'd like, but that's because they're that hellbent on killing me. We also should have more warding done. And no, I'm not just making an excuse because I'm dying. This is like very normal Brood gameplay. Like, there is not a hero I can pick that make people more more upset with killing me than Brood. Visage is pretty high, Lycan's pretty high, but Brood, I don't remember ever having a game in this patch where I pick Brood and people just leave me to my own devices unless we're rolling them so hard they refuse to deal with me. But that's so rare. Like, this is a much more common thing. The offlaner almost always rotates to try and deal with me. And then everyone else and their mom comes too. Like, Ricky is perma-sitting up here, by the way. That is what it is. But yeah, if it makes if it sounds like I don't like Dota, I like Dota. It's just, you know, it's just not a very good state I think the game is in. It's not a healthy state for the game. For matches to be like this. Supports have way too much of an impact. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. Supports are meant to have an impact, but they just have too much power creep. Everything has too much power creep. We will lose if we don't get our Lina back, though. If we lose this like that, then this is my last Dota game today. Because that's minus what? 75 MMR? Or is it 100 MMR? And one of them is going to be a disconnect. It's too tilting. And I'd rather play some Bazaar instead. Try again next.
Radiant structures are fortified.
My web twitches.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Playing at a low bracket now. And yet it's still so hard. Too many people can do too much too early with too little. That sounded like a Winston Churchill quote. Never have so many people done so little with so many. It is crazy. Like, legitimately, legitimately, I cannot kill Chen in this game. It's impossible, even with a thing, because if I find him, he will be so tanky, I can't kill him before someone else from their team arrives. 100%, I guarantee you. There's just too much power creep for that. He is way too tanky. Because he has like a mech now. Oh, Pavis. We're gonna lose if Lina doesn't come back though. Oh, that's what it is.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Not saying we can, but well. This is not fault.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
That's usually what it takes to make them.
Radiant structures
They actually just like that Spiderlings completely destroy the tower, and then you arrive physically, and then they go, oh, we can't have that. I guess it's GG then, that's it. Right. Well, we're gonna play Bazaar then. If the game is gonna behave like that today. Fortunate. Like, we still have a super fat sniper, but we're gonna be down in person. I don't know. Can we fight now? I don't have any detection though. Doesn't have a blink, right? Satch. Not very lucky today, am I? What a surprise. Gives him this. Sorry. Standard procedure. It's bad internet. He's not coming back. Like, I don't think he rage quit or anything. I think it's just bad internet 101. It also says he's online on Steam, but like that can be a bug. Or, you know, maybe it was a rage quit. But I don't, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't have to make sense, I guess, but. Maybe it's time we get Divine, huh? Smile. I mean, I remember when we actually fell down to Divine 4, and then I literally in a week grinded 600 MMR, just like I won every day. But like I said, it feels like a casino meta because of it. Sometimes you get a good run, sometimes you don't. But most of the time, you don't have, like, too much say in it. It's why it's just better to focus on what you can do. If it works, nice. If it doesn't, well, you tried. We can always get more MMR next meta, if it's a good one. If not, well, then I'm doomed, right? All I can say if that's the case is that it's a good thing Monster Hunter is right around the corner next month. Is it actually a month from now? It's close. Month and 2 weeks. Already had a Dota break though. Yeah, but have we had a second Dota break?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I should just play Brood on mid instead. That fix a few things.
Is under attack.
I'm not quite dead here. Oh, I almost killed myself though. Although that wasn't the intention. It's probably not. I mean, I hope you're right, but it's probably not. I assume it might be after, like a week or so after. I can't guarantee that, right? Though.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We're doing it, dog? They definitely don't want her to come back. Not now. Still says he's online, but I never know what to, like, you know. Whatever. I know he's not coming back. Maybe it was a rage quit, who knows? So it must be a tier 4 item, right? Or tier 2, yeah. That's what he has. I did not one.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Now I feel like I can't go tanky items the same way though. We're still gonna try though. Yeah. Sell her stuff, sell her stuff. Win 4v5. We can do it with Alk. These guys will not have our items. Oh. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you've always gone ore items on supports. Like, Crystal Maiden mechanism is like such an old thing. The problem honestly isn't auras, the problem is like just how much gold they get. Like, they can just buy a bit too much, way too easily, and everyone can find. But games are very back and forth right now, and they're very, on average, just not very enjoyable. I had 2 good games today. And 2 bad ones, I guess. Like, this game was fun, but we lost it for reasons I could not change. And, yeah. But it was a fun game. It's just too bad that the result wasn't a W, that's about it, so. Oh well. I don't know. I feel like the difference in player skill is completely unhinged right now. I don't know. It's just, there's no consistency in how people play. 7-7. I mean, you're super high still. Wow, super high, but like compared. I can't even get back to 6k right now. It's pretty bad. I'm just lingering around. Like, I don't... At some point, I'm randomly gonna win a crap ton of MMR, I know, but like, it just sucks that it's such a casino meta, but it is what it is right now. It's just what it is. Nice. That's pretty good. Almost immortal then. So that's basically ancient. Because of DD? Of double down? You can easily reach immortal. It's not very hard. Immortal's only 5-5. There's so many people getting immortal right now. You'll get there. Like, immortal is effectively just ancient slash very low level divine. Now, I think you have to be roughly, I'd say 6 to 6'8" to be an old immortal now. Which used to be numbered. Like, that's how much inflation we have after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people play like, oh, everyone plays bad down here. I'm just saying like the inflation and whatnot. Like, you will see people do really weird stuff, and that's kind of why, again, I've the Dendy clip, right? It's why the game is like not as fun as it used to be for me, because we've gone from having people having way more power creep, which is fair. I don't like it, but whatever. But that also means that you as a single player have less impact, so it takes less griefing on your team to make it a crashed game. Right? So that kind of stinks. Like, the ability to solo carry game after game after game is currently, I mean, if you're a high level player playing mid, then you could pick arc and stuff, but like, it's, even then, it's just not what it used to be. It feels you can pivot the game 51 to 50%, 52% win like in your favor. So it's not like the house always wins, but you can't do 60 or 75 like you used to. Like, I think my Slaughter win rate is a perfect exemplification of that, right? I played Slaughter when, granted, he was good, but I was good at him, and it was a very, and that was actually still while we had power creep going, because it was only like back in 19, right? And that wasn't even my favorite patch. But look at my win rate on him, and that's solo games too. The only reason that's gone down to 65 is because I played him relatively recently, and he's not a very good hero. That used to be 68. 68% win rate on a hero like Sladar is really good. And there is not a single, I will make the claim that I don't think there's a single hero I could get 60% win rate on anymore. Not even Visage. We can go to Visage and see 55.3. It's not bad. Like, this is like a fine win rate. But if this had been old Dota, I would have 75% win rate on Visage. I would win 3 of my games in 4. 100%. 100%. If I, like, any like strong opening like that would just be a shmush. But the comeback potential is bigger because power creep, and when you die, and if you die, you give so much more away. Does it mean climbing is all luck nowadays? It's not all luck, but it's a large part of it. The problem is, like, you just have more an emphasis on good teammates now than you ever used to before. Like, let's put it like this, okay? Let's put it like this. You could have a Lich in the old days, and he could give you a hard time and give his carry a good game. But if you knew what you were doing, you could carry that early game into an advantageous position and take it from there. Nowadays, if that happens, he'll stop you because he'll kill you because he's a Lich. And if you're behind, he can make a comeback because he can kill you because he's a Lich, right? The best example I have of this is the game we won. I swear we had one more game. We had a game here where I played Brood, where I have 27k damage, that's not too high, 30k only on my Medusa. It was pretty much this guy doing the majority of damage on his rack, but Ogre has more damage than both Medusa and me. Now, to be fair, Medusa should be at least 45 to 50k as well. But him having more damage than me is outrageous, I think. It's silly putty. And he doesn't have a Dagon, he has an urn, or sorry, a spirit vessel. He doesn't have any offensive item here. Like, this is just him casting spells and doing 30k plus damage. It's nuts. It's way too high. It's way too high. And I mean, you play Zeus, you know what I mean. But like, Zeus is at least like a, you know, Zeus is Zeus, right? But that's also a problem that he can be played as a support. But Ogre, Lich, like these heroes doing this much damage is just insane. So yeah, we're down to 5-8. We're definitely going to hit into Divine then. It sucks, but I can't really feel like I can't change that too much. We can only keep doing what we're doing. The Lycan game here. We actually haven't really played against the Lich. Was it the Visage game where we threw where they had a Lich? Yes. He played good, but like he also made them win the game. He had 18.2k damage. He had more damage on Lich than I had on Visage. This isn't even that bad. But he's rivaling cores here. And if the game had kept going, he would have been higher. Obviously, he's also in the leading position, so he can drive that. That makes sense. But we can play against each other, so I can stream snipe you. You shouldn't. That's the lowest form you can take if you stream snipe. As in, like, there's nothing wrong with people wanting to play in the same game as me, but if you stream snipe as in, like, you use it to get wards and stuff, bad news. That's not a good smart thing to do. I still can lose. I mean, that's natural. That's always been like that. But the problem is it's way easier now because supports will just kill you. Before it was more like they had to smoke gang you and really kill you and stuff. Now it's like, well, a Hoodwink and a Lich, or maybe even just a Lich solo can just kill you. Like, they don't have to devote a whole lot of resources to kill you as a core, even if you're ahead, depending, right? It's just not that hard to kill cores as supports. Again, I don't play a lot of support, but when I did, and this is before Hoodwink was buffed, so this was back when she was kind of bad, we're talking 48% win rate, I had a pretty good win rate on her, because I just carried every game I played with her. This is the same as Slardar, isn't it? I can't do that anymore. It's impossible. I can't do that with any hero I can play. Impossible. I can get maybe 52 to 55% win rate, but I can never get 60% win rate ever again unless they change how the game flows. I think ever since the map was expanded, that is gone for me. There's too many avenues. You can't like chokehold people the same way anymore. Like, and again, look at mine, it's also a 1 hour game. Abba is good, but Abba is good because he heals too much. Ram Ranch. That's a bit unfortunate about the game today, but yeah, it is what it is. We will play other game instead. So I should probably close my YouTube stream now, because we're not gonna play more. Not more Dota anyway. I have failed. But the 2 first games were fun, at least. So. And as I also said, like, I'm not gonna win more by picking Brood and Lycan and Visage because they're not heroes that do well in this bracket. I don't know why Visage has such a high win rate here. He does. I can't make him work. I'm very competent at him. He also swings a lot. He was like 55 yesterday. But it's just, he has a very specific playstyle where people don't play into it, you're screwed. And people very rarely play into it when they play with me. So, even though I explicitly tell them like what I'm gonna do and like how we should be moving as a team, they just go, huh, and then we lose. So, I kind of gave up on him. Or I didn't give up on him, I just don't play him as much as I used to. If you told me right now, if I keep playing Visage, I get 60% win rate, I'd be spamming him. But yeah, I won't. That's the thing. I think it's very evident because I had a 58% win rate and it went down to 40. I was like, alright, let's not do that. That sounds like it'll give me a headache. But no, it's not all luck. But it's very, very, you know, wishy-washy compared to what it was before. I seriously miss old Dota. I think I'm at a point where I've never missed old Dota more than right now. I think the game is in a horrible spot as far as like the future is concerned. Not to be a doomsayer, but yeah, it's just too much. Oinky boinky, team fight all the time. And I don't just think it's like a, like, how do I put it? It's not like you can't play around it. It's that no one knows how to play around it, and playing around it is hard. So, let me put it like this. What do you do? And this is like, let's do a mental test here, okay? Or like, not a mental test, but like a mental workout. What do you do when the enemy team is ahead and you can't possibly win a team fight against them? That's right. You dodge them. You don't fight them because it's not going to work. Yet every game I play where we're behind or we can't fight them, my team does it anyway. And when they do that, it's an auto loss. Even though I say we can't fight them, they'll do it. It is every game they do it. I have so many games where they keep doing it. Every game I play Brood, every game I play Lycan, we can be behind and they will smoke 2 or 3 people into 5 and then they will lose. And here's the kicker, because they'll blame me for it or like other people. Doesn't really matter. Me joining them won't change anything because it's not whether I'm there or not. It's whether or not we're just behind or like we can't fight them. Because it's called team composition, right? It's a rookie mistake. Everyone does it. It's very common and it's very glaring. And that's the thing. That stuff I used to be able to carry. Now I can't because I get too much of a deficit when people play like that. It's why I had that insane win rate with Terrorblade. Like I said, I can probably win almost every game by just jungling with him because I'll just come out and carry my team. Not a case anymore. Not the case. Holy moly do I miss that. But that's way back when. Having like 65-70% win rate with the jungle Terrorblade was nuts. Didn't matter what my team did. Didn't matter how many lanes they lost. It was most of the time I just win anyway. So, but yeah, it's like important people learn that. And if they don't know that, it's just kind of bad. And that's exactly why picking Oinky Boinky heroes works so well, because it's the one playstyle everyone tries to force. Everyone tries to put the square into the circle hole, no matter what. They don't care. It's why I was surprised we even won one game today, because like I said from the start, and I told both of these supports, I was like, we cannot, because they tried over and over and over again. I was like, we cannot kill on this lane. We ended up killing because of this rat game, of course, but we cannot kill with supports and me on lane. It's a Dragonite. Cannot kill him. Our playstyle here is to keep the game going until Medusa gets so fat she can solo win. Which, granted, that's not at all what happened, but we still won the game because we kept the game going. That's the one playstyle we could do. And we sort of ended up doing it in a very, very roundabout way. It's the same thing that should have happened in the Morph game, but he messed that up because he didn't want to buy BKB, so that's different, right? Other than that, if he buys BKB, I guarantee you we win that game. 100% we do. It's easy. So the strategy was there. But I don't know why people are just so hellbent on fighting 24/7, but it's been the meta for 3-4 years, so people are not good at like not doing it, even when it's not in their interests. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, you can get ganked and be on a 30-40 second death timer, and then they could go like, and they can try and fight into them without you, and I'm like, what did you think was gonna happen? It's not even like they used any ults. I just got jumped. It's the worst time you could do it. There's a common saying in like, now I'm using not playing to win, Art of War. If you have the high ground, don't run down the hill to the enemy that's waiting on low ground, because they're the one from a disadvantaged position having to fight up towards you. Yet people in Dota love doing that. It's weird. And I miss not having that be the default playstyle. It used to be that if you play like that, like if you play Oingo Boingo, like, you know, fight into people 24/7, it works, but you have to push it. Now it's like it works, and it works, and it works, and now you win. Because there's not enough of a deficit of like continuous team fighting anymore. Like on average, if you just keep team fighting and you keep killing people, you can like there's no carry that can catch up to you anymore. We'll see. On 2 is coming out after all, apparently. That'll be interesting. Yeah, if we're lucky a patch comes today though. I don't think it will, but hey. We lost 75 MMR today. It's sad. We're on another lose spree now. Well, technically there's another here, so... Because we doubled down a game we shouldn't have lost. Who's this? It's Grook. I don't know if this is the worst meta I've ever played. It's one of them. I think. I think it's a very unhealthy meta. Well, I think it's just a bad ranked meta, more than anything. It doesn't feel good to play ranked in it, I think. It's very uninspiring. What was it? RTZ came back into the game and he lost 8 games in a row after a break. I mean, that's just being rusty, though. Like, if you actually are really high level and you haven't played Dota for X amount of time and you arrive back into the game, you're probably going to get your ass handed to you a bit. What time is it? 15:30? I did start pretty late today. Sorry about that, by the way. I have failed. But yeah, it's I think it's really hard to see where the future of Dota is going from a pop thing. I think it's just gonna keep spiraling out of control though. I don't think they can actually put a lid on this anymore. Nor do I think they really want to. I think it's only gonna get worse. And as much as I think facets are interesting, in the grand scheme of things, I don't actually like them because I think they just overinflate everything even more. And I think that's been Dota's problem for the longest time. It's just been inflation upon inflation upon inflation upon inflation. They do too much adding and not enough cutting. There's nothing wrong with changing systems, replacing systems and stuff, but if you do add, and then no remove, we end up in this spot here. Dare I say they actually added too much in, when was it, 736? Because it's ever since they made the map bigger, I think the game has taken a steady way downhill. And I know I was winning a lot for a period of time. That doesn't change what my opinion. Because it's not about whether I win or not. It's about the game feeling worse for it, I think. At this point, like, because I don't... They're never going to remove that from the game. They're not going to, like, change the map size. People would go crazy. I think they would be cool if they dared to do it, but they're not going to do that. That map is here to stay. And the fact that they keep giving... Oh, what do you call it? The fact that they keep giving... sorry if that's loud. They keep giving, you know, alt things to Tormentors and stuff makes me scared because it seems like they also want them to stay. I don't like Tormentors either. Again, speaking of things they shouldn't add to the game. There's been too much artificial adding of things to do. I really miss it when supports have to buy their own shard or get it from Roche at the very least. It being on a Tormentor now is... Yeah. It's just that. So yeah. 719 was peak Dota. It's funny you asked me that because I literally just looked up yesterday out of curiosity what was my favorite patch. And I was like, wait a moment. I knew it was 719, but I looked up what the time was and I was like, isn't this slightly before neutral items? It was. Neutral items were so bad when they released too. They're at least like tolerable now. It's just, I think it's a bad mechanic and it inflates. Again, everything I don't like about Dota pretty much right now is just inflation. It's just inflation. Too much HP, too much mana, too much everything. Everyone has moves, everyone can farm, everyone can do everything. You can also see it on the hero design, right? Like if we look at all the, I don't think there's a way we can like sort them here. If we look at all the newest heroes, maybe besides Ringmaster, he's a weird one at that point. But all the new heroes can do everything. Marcy, support carry. Thornbreaker, support carry. Pango, well, probably not support, but like he can just also do pretty much everything. Like all these new heroes, Dark Willow, same thing. She can be played as a hard carry. I saw a game where Mumu played and like a guy hard carried with it. All these new heroes are capable of doing everything. So because they could do everything, they started buffing everyone in their roster to be able to do everything, which is a shame. Because back at high level Dota back then, at least, it felt very, very, very. You could have niche strats. That honestly to me doesn't exist anymore. I can't think of a single niche strat. I think the most niche strat thing we saw was at TI, and to be fair, I don't watch a lot of competitive Dota, but that was 33 playing Visage, and I think it was Taiga, having a Tusk with a Solar Crest, which everyone can buy, and having Drunken Brawler, or like the buff, and then them putting it on the bird. That is the most old age Dota thing I've seen in forever. Like, it feels like hero lineups being unique and viable is just kind of gone from the game. It's become a lot more like you just pick whatever is strong and gives you a bunch of everything. Doesn't mean like it's entirely gone, it's just not as unique as it used to be. Like, we would generally see, way back when, certain teams play certain lineups that no other teams were playing. Right? You'd see, like, nobody is picking CK besides Navi. Like, no one is picking him. Just no one is picking him. And then suddenly, nowadays it's way more like, well, everyone is picking CK because he's top tier. Like, he's just too strong right now. That's what happens with power creep. Now, I make it sound like metas didn't form back then. Of course it did, but it's just different nowadays, I think. I would know. I played a lot of weird stuff on offlane that has worked. I played on Dying 3. Nobody played on Dying. We just tested it out in a competitive game and we were like, huh, that kind of works actually. I've always told the story about us having to go to a Danish tournament as a team, and we way over prepared because we slaughtered everyone there. Like, we slaughtered, and we didn't lose a single game. We slaughtered everyone. And we had prepared, and this is where it sounds weird, right? Because like, I don't feel like you do that the same way anymore. But we had prepared numerous strategies for certain scenarios, depending on who we were up against. And the number one strat we had prepared was, and I kid you not, try offlane, Mirana, Bane, Razor. So basically what we did was I would latch onto someone, because I played Razor 3. I would latch onto someone, or Bane would sleep, I would latch, Bane sleep, Mirana arrow, and it was really, really good. And nowadays that sounds like such a meme. They couldn't beat it. We did it in a game, and they got completely ruffle stomped by it. They couldn't lane. You have to remember the game was way different back then. Not because it was a tri-lane, because like having swapping lanes and having tri-lanes and dual lanes and solo lanes was like very common back then. That's not something I particularly like miss or anything. It's just that the game used to be different. But that aspect of us having a very unique lane, I'm certain they had never seen before, that doesn't happen anymore. It just doesn't. It doesn't. You will never ever see a pro Dota team pull out something weird that you haven't seen before. And if they do, they will definitely lose. I think that happened at TI, and we also went, huh? I was super excited. Hobson pulled out a mid Bat Rider, and I remember we were three boys watching it, and all three of us went like, what the hell? And then he got ruffle stomped, and we were like, what was that about? And the commentator was, what was that about? And everyone was like, yeah, what was that about? Why did they give away a game for free? Whatever Thompson had in mind, it was probably really cool, but again, Dota has changed, so it's hard to do stuff like that now. I know Thompson is like the god of picking like an off-meta hero on mid, like Grimstroke, but the game has changed. It has become a lot more meta-heavy. Stacked, I should say. Just look at me playing Brew. I know we're going off on a tangent then. I remember my friend that was top 500 in the world at the time, he was like, how are you winning with Brew? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you're winning, you have like 70% win rate with Brew. He's not even good right now, is he? He's like 47% win rate. I'm like, it's just not that hard. You just get level 6 and you just cronk over people. It's like, he was like, okay, fair enough. I just haven't seen people mess other people up with brew, I guess. And like I'm just saying, he's really strong. I don't think there is a single hero that is below 47 or sorry, 48 or 49% win rate I could have a positive win rate with right now. Let me think. Technically Void, I guess, is pretty low. Terrorblade, maybe. It's just so hard now compared to before. Also, this is not like the most accurate one, because, you know. Anyway, I'm not gonna bail from the stream. We're gonna play a bit of Bazaar, but I'm gonna not play more Dota today because the games are a bit meh, and I need a new patch. So we're not gonna play too much every day until, like, unless we get a good day of Dota, which hasn't happened for a little bit. I don't think we've had a good day in 2 weeks or something, ever since I came back, really. Ooh, lovely. No, because the last time I won was before I took a break. I went on a big win spree, and ever since then it's been like this, pretty much. It's been a downwards hill. So at some point it's going to change, obviously, but best thing to happen would be a new patch. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, though. So I'm going to stop the YouTube stream now, and the others of us are going to keep playing the Bazaar. And then we'll be done streaming. And we'll be back to Dota tomorrow, of course. Don't worry about that. If we're very lucky, we get a pack. If not, hopefully next week. If we're very unlucky, Valve will be completely quiet and say nothing. That would be the worst scenario. Let's hope that doesn't happen, okay? Well, that was a YouTube stream at least.